this one is coming from Osuantwi Mampon Ekuapem. Few messages na fi yento so. Oba Hema Linda Santiago. Asafu mame. Radin Shrao. Good morning to Jerry Ewo UK. Inside Peckham. Loud and clear. That's the sound of Pewa Jenny. Gideon Samson, Uncle La Paz, Abeka. Oh, celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Gideon Samson. Angopon Shira and Ebusiano, any Unianon Pa Charles, Auntie C. Wow, for Uniaba Gladys and the commander himself, Kumram Hine Samson, Omse Gideon, Oma Bompaye Amau. Happy birthday to you. Also at the good morning. No cressa signals no problem with Hontina and saying na ya call off na ya share technicians no mugu so, and sometimes they are difficult kakra. Enti mon fanche beba. Good morning to you, Pasolo. Say Joe Ewo Germany e da se wa dwan ne. Minu ya na fro. Agugu asante achimni abrantie. And Mefro. It's a minute after 7. Good morning to you. Also, to say what Dance Chair Construction Limited. Open out down here. I say I hadn't come on. And good morning to you, Benedict Danso on Facebook. A few messages I on Facebook now for you to us so. You said you can't over. It is important to ube share. Gabriel Naka, good morning. Toyota Ghana head office. Motoi, thanks for joining us. And to you, Masaudu Kumasi Bantama. There's Afia Kubi. Where do I say? Benjamin Abuaji and San Hobofo. Good morning, my brother. Stelanati, good morning. Nanako Omanfm. Coach at Ozungu Lane. mo messages no ho e be kan ama mo. And it's time for action. Nana Asante Yeboa Akwaba.
Yeah,
now what to say?
Okay,
yeah, that's the pay. Say, you know, I can't boom na small man for Sabina. Ako, thank you so much. I may know me the more can I say. Nana Asante, unya report ni be say a signals no. Enko papa.
Baby or honoma almost say omunya no I'm say technical for no.
Yeah, omugu so na me catch rom. Say na sentini ya na call off no.
Yeah.
Your pole no so problem kakra wo ho.
Yes.
Sometimes so pa obre so omo be detect no be hu no. Ya obre. Ya dum no mpre no. Omo afro pole no mpre no. To make sure so betumi detect na omo your but still ano da so ho. I'm just telling our listeners say ya omo any ebe nyina be 1 page.
Exactly.
So Obina no in Kuramie, it was an experiment. And Oma Bako electric shock. And Bako so a man electric shock. Now the man electric shock no. Or a woman was shocking electric no. Near all the other side now, one man electric shock no. Oh, who ni ekoso. Until we are saying the only electric shock no only way.
So I experience BBA.
On experience BBA, it is say oba fire funo. Na dwen ne say ni kun de no ho ato no. Mema no bre meka say psychologically more chen man. Because ni ade no e won so no de ote de ekoso no ase. Okọ antenatal na ya kire no hu we a e say hu we a e say. But oba fie no a most of them onka say enti wo de oda bia wa hu so aye cheko e no wo ho e no ntimi na and I say, enti wo adwuma mu kura na tormentew na wo dwene ho so enti say ya ma ya tiefo no ante ne ekoso no ase ne nyina ya ma 1 page a ebia omo ntumi ntini a ekoso no ase ana omo nte ase enti omo mfa nche yen
ofa nwanwa se
ona wo de na o kan yafu de na kam ya ka so de wo hu bi da
me sheda anya ide bakteye
ne boys na ba no
ne boys ya ihu de ya hu ofa
no
high kwa hu ya hu be ofa na no ana yebo gaka tofo yi na me kohwe bie meti ho me se ye my accreditation ti meti ho na me hu se obi de nsa prepamachi ti me ten me ho no me satade na na hyem ni nti ogu ba bia camp na me firi ameba eno se me dane mani na ye MTTD commander bi o he ne rank na but ma anya da aja mi se ne din but ne how the two mani mu no was the NS ye ka ho asem ya o se ade se adan am se commander mpacho adan o so se kura metra me ka mu am ho de ho na metia mentie ba bia metra me ka mu se me dobobro no bi din agyan abefofo no bobobro no bi wa ya na ye nseda enkai papa to kas wotra ho kura so kaso kwa so otie ma no pay a oso du ha pe na asase na mso wone technicians no guso a omo eye yen de ane se omo sa ye krado yen kasa gum na chese ya kasa gum bibije chim na se mo ma report ni se ya omo na yekodane ni nyina de mo na omo soso akọ ground so akọ hede etiem se yeguso a ye ho ntoto ye se de wo ka attractive for pepepe to mo enti yes enti turbo an aka se every machine is not efficient bi kakra be ba ho nti bi kakra ba ho ana omo de ache
na ne ye example a omo de be hu ye na wo twetwam ne yadum no mpre no ye call off me call off me no do about 2 hours na omugusu a
si ada no crowd ye che
enti eno na kire se ne ekoso ne pese ye hu bibi but problem kakra e wo na po no fro no na form za po tenten no a hwera se po no ne fro no na form enti momfa enche ye Frederick Kwesi Akufo onso ye da se wa dwen ye oni obi oho na bibini a manipa no ntumi hu na ono nyina mra the same page anye psychologically utra anye ye wani beba ho so na no what damage na it's all about communication akomo ya nkua ni nkomo be na ho
ofa nkomo ho na bra na wo ma weather update no obo bagridam so na bisa say na bagridam inti Ghana fiti se omo start bie ye ntena se mpenifon hyedan tena se ye bisa de ato amasa ba bi da no e ho de bibia bre
bobonsam no a e wo ho no so ye beba sansam no ye bedi ho nkomo no so ya
okay wo fa wane ma men sha se mfamfiri ase na man fa mforo soro mra
koso
menu ka say yes nipa makomako 22000 and anya typhoid mountain ben region ben and asa typhoid na man home so ye nya 22000 wo my Ghana mu ana menu ka say of Ablekuma North rerun election na yekoye ye no enipa makomako nwotwe na court ama omu bill che say yensa ka omu say omu di anyambra nsem a etesa omu di ene sen omu firi hi amanyuko be mu
police report omu di aba
no che say enipa makomako nwotwe ne ya convict omu ewo Ablekuma North rerun elections
conviction anase ya ma omu bill
sisi ade ya ma omu bill
okay
aha na bill na sika watwa to so no ye 8000 Ghana cedis any guarantor ka ho and officialities bi so
the entire me busan conviction nature say ye di asem no wi abua ho ntina ma me busan ti yanko yanim
very well ofa orest be na mo akasa de afa both MPP and womo presidential primaries na womo ekono wo say oraba omia enye competent enye so onye competent o ye competent pa but the adri edu papa yi so say you ra Canada compre ko Japan and the
ora seven na mo ankomo free because e no waka de wo nyina wi
e wo ho wo fa ba ko bi e wo ho bia ne say importers and exporters association for sorry say niam bi koso wo port ho a omudwen ho mo ntia se be bisa se de en e koso no pe wa bo ho nkomo say e bedi nkomo wo ko ba bi de say Ashanti regional NDC amanyuku e wo ho enura na nya sim kuma so for line terminal office ho yeso mo ko ho a adan a omo padwuma edi adwuma na omo pe eno susum nkomo ebeba galamse owura se dun katia kasa se wa opese ye declare emergency state of emergency no unnim de wo ka emu nsem de enti no wo ka sa asem no eno so ewo ho owura kwabena jeja po enra of alle nomination se MPP presidential race no ginam bia eno ho nkomo ebeba obeka se MPP amanyuko no ko Legon Sports Stadium ho ekoye National Delegate Conference omo de nsem bi tudwa menu kasoma bi nkrata to ho se registration bi nkoso registration ben ene no so be koso of nkomo of no pay
na ni nyina mu no ahoho a wo mo abaji edwa hodo no afa no anope ye bedi san nkomo no kromo te sei kromo te sei adwadi for kromo te sei ko ye Join us on Facebook and YouTube. Omanfm. Okwana ode comment atoho kama na wa share. Making sure say ni ode to no so no me the other platform no so no ebetumi ahwe. Na ne asante bibi kakra na afi yenko yanim.
Eye bagridan.
Yeah.
Ade a eba madwem ne say engineers okroma. Afibia the same thing and I see. Yensu for your fans. It's then they see a coin say a be a coin wa ye be diverti in suno and a be channel the course no. Ubi mumbie na enkugu baby my na a be sign ya makra na en yet a sesede aya aye. Minim hawa aya ye fa eniema we.
Dam no ene ne niema yo no enye fediagro.
Yes,
I agree with you sir. You betumi afakwan foforo so amansuo ne ye de aye bibi so behwa eno nti na pologu dam no ba no to make sure say betumi solve our problem no a ewo ho no aban yetwa mu no eye ne obetumi sika kom omo aye betu omo yetu omo adwuma hodo a na wo se koso akoso adurubre bi ara we hwe aban a wo so iba enwuma hodo a aban a etwa mu no de ne nsa ekeka ya aka no ye hyede hu ana mo bia aban etu ho mfa ne ehia pa no a esese bo Omanfm ma adwadie kontem na kona bra kontem ewo poko ase nsanwa mu kwan no kra na aban ayi nani kopim se editority ya ma omanfo no bi ye o madwen tituri drivers no ye se ye be demonstration if you say na ekoso no ense na emfata ye ansa na aban etu ho na mo ama contractor na asan akọ site other rules aka nyina no baby wo ho no mo a ahumeti enti nia wo kan efa bagridam no ho me no ye adwen nim say tie for do no no ye adwen but aban etwa mu no ye na adwen so obetu ho na mo se na ho na mo ntuo no eye anase na enye sika kum omo hyase eye ho adwuma bebre nanso omo antumi anwie ye behwe percentage omo duru ye na ya to aso eniema no bebre ho no mo a obekọ no do ani behunu se ankohwe but na omo ahyehye wodem ebi eye the cathedral ho asemi ha eniema no ma ahyehye wodem a de woso mutu aka bi omo atu awie a de ne ehunu amana na da ho no nso time no na ye de politics anti saban woso nani bebre ama saa niema hodo a ehia se ye no yetumi aye ne bra no a begiri se ho beto emu ba ko ene bagridam ne ho nsem
yeah bagridam ana ebi a obeka se ye de akosombo spillage so ebeka ho at time of your construction of the dam on say you resettle in konkro bebre around the whole jekiti for konso nachi any ade nienti ni say said the beya spillage na yiba enko affect omo wo ho no we di yeyi ni nyina e di efi ho still ebinom oba bia anka eni som wo ho no na wo hwe bagridam idi ya eye engineering asem eno ene ma yehu say Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology no ye mie ne keke ye bie say ye benye nimdie na enniema wei esia ya solve ma ye hu say onyame di bibia hye nkrofo tim na amuda nadi na omamu ni nyina benefit na ni onyam no aba because komodo say wo hwe say de bia ye bie na fawo de bia ye bie na fawo unya kwan bia wo befa so a wo de wo beka say me ye na akoyese na watina won na fibia the same thing
ebra na ye ko school no na ye we be a friend say design and making say design and making no akwada bia wo tie mi anopa na pani bia wo tie mi anopa yi a wo fa sa kwan no design and making no ene say popular example idea ene say obi si niema nipa ni si onya ba bi hata no enti wa ha situation there na obeye we so I will design and make a line na nipa no be hata ne ma so obi pe ba bi ada onya ba bi na design and making no say so I will design ba bi a no design and making there wo kan wa site KNUST I say science and technology enti ade a beda ho ne say that is the problem a beda ho problem ni ye den problem ne say ye bie bagridam no a ekotwufa ne de bagridam mpo na ka kasoa yi so da weje ye da hai ye bie bie amanfo ekita no hwenhwe enti problem no ne de problem ne say ye bie nsuo ye nsuo etimi ye ma entimi contain ni nyina yesa bi wa dam no kwa bebu enti o se ye bie bi ema ekofa ba bi enti ye bie a ede na ha na aba amanfo etu ekochena ba bi nti saade a ye design de ne ye design ne dam foforo wa ha ye design ade we ha ne ye bie no akogum saade wo kan na manfo de ayemfu enka e problem solve but
when you say kra wo course Japan a bridge be at that point near the longest hanging bridge in the world under construction na tsunami said we de wini me to a see ne shake it emphasis columns and foundation of the construction enti omo panic say hey na de yenwie mpo na kwese there be they went back to the drawing board and said the commodore working then ye betumi aye wonim say emomo reinforce concrete so omo ye then omo add the rail at the can aka road nkwa na omo ye o at the rail can so in times ye what difficulties in times bibi ebesino won eho na nimdie a wo ye mu no epia bonte emma ye benefit society na as a whole but ye de ne de it terms always say problem no mo wo ho na ebinum ndidi hu because akoba saying ye the relief items beko ese ye bo ankrofo se beko se nko ajinyame
yeso no man a ye kra se ho kire yen a yesa akobo besia
good na insu ekura na kasakra no eye problem mam so ebi ne typhoid de ya o kan yi typhoid basically means sabi udi ajanan typhoid so when you typhoid it's like
ajanan afa ne kwan so awura na sa awura mu
wow and in this age and era adenessisi say rubbish yensuo di bia ya contaminating no. It is time we look at these issues and now it is American health education yemfa politics enko and no dear we would try the ya starting ye bibia no matter what as all continue when you say China almost said than to about said the to abe almost about 100 year development plan eti ofa mofanum na mo yempedifo mo na mo wonim de time no so mo yi ba ku na onto aso oba wonim say agogo kwan ne yeye eno ne eguso onsesa but we de ye ba te say de wo kan yi oh enyame na me ye credit ni be ko bi ho but remember time president Kofo kwa ne aye N1 ya president Kofo time ye professor Mose Biden time ye bia no ofre papa ne semombra mona mufiase ema abedum pempe so adu that's what we supposed to be doing
ne aye koso say no me de bia me ka say yen ya ye timamfo no nso eka ho na ne ekoso no ekoso fi say akwakoye say ase ya bato aye to no eno na yen ya fa ye di bu ye man China for omo de omo America for omo de omo UK yede no hybrid between America and UK and I combining yede adwuma ha but your level of thinking ebinom esan say e wo formunti kwan a e fa so select leaders elect your leaders a problem big time problem if you say onipa no hia ene na accommodate na man 2 cities 10 cities ochina ohia na de man the following week ohia no amfa ma no a obeto obetia wo onhwe niema a obetumi aye
David
onhwe niema a ebebo man no den na ye koto aba 2024 na wo hwe enwuma a MPP babeye ye true na nado danko Akufo-Addo enwuma akese apart from free SHS a ebi ko obi ansem no ekwan ofan so a ode na ban ene Ghana Health Service ya na Dr. Patrick Kumabo agida no ene medical team on my work ha etimi contain coronavirus ema we are seeing na akora bo mo nsem ede man
Ghana
wo hwe akwan akese wa ha Kumasi Accra road dualization o ma shase Cape Coast kaso akwan dualization o ma shase wo hwe Amasamai Poku asidi a o ma shase tema aflawo hwa akwan akese a through former roads and highways minister of Anope Michiao womo eyeye hwe o de ko Islegon ha say ya flower pot bypass ya womo yeye ankra womo hwe womo school womo e ma womo scholarship ma womo call we ase aman akese so kosua ade take off MPP e take ye edru kwan mu 7 years 8 years no enema sesan kakra sa pepe so dey see wo president Kofo Abreso
yes
ema Ghana for eto aba editi including womo kura no asebe womo middle class so that black man mentality no wasua ngoma kura na part of the life
I want to the kroma ekan allegedly so binim say
milk na mo pa oh nya allegedly sa no kan ayen go so go be hwe gu from the man so personal interest manfo binum be ebenyanti no ono anim se baby a yede ade na kono nye but obeka cho se be kokona ade enkogo die nyina ye nkohwie hu ene ya ba be duru baby a ya duru enti wono mo development plan da ho a wo mo ediso no ye nto wo mo da because ye nuanom o makọ wiase aman akese so akosua de kora de aba ya nko munim de ye ase so mo boa ye ma ye chechire o man yi no bobo down hona concentrate for mu whoever controls the minds of the people controls the media controls the minds of the people whoever controls the media controls the mind of the people na hwe ba bia media no e shape o man no edeko
very dangerous
but yet krom ha nyina ye hwe very very dangerous atem didie e wo radio ahodo so for what atem didie o na yenya political party nso a wo mo boss afo no abaso making sure say wo mo ebekoso adi atem dimpanimfo atem adwuma a wo no small boy the man kura wontimi nye no ontimi nye mu half no di atem we are praying and hoping say nyame be ya adom na ye koye nim no ye elections ahodo anyhow ye elect ye mpanimfo no ye di nimde ebeto ho
say ye hwe constitution ye review and because emere aso say obi a na abrabo no obo wo ko wanim a you sit back you look at niema esi na wahwe wanim so say then na metumi aya betumi ama situation wo mu no emwa for example besi ne overvoting yeni mini eko Supreme Court a split MPP omu edie electoral commission woni de NDC wo omu mini say ye be court penkrom say ade no anu ni straightforward overvoting nemrani
yenso chenko dwadie ho nsem ohwe adwadifo a ewo Ghana ha se ya wonu ma ya adwuma no ache binum atena makola for years kakra na ahoho eba kakra to take over yadwadie aban bia ba wo so otu ho anamo na ekonkon ho enim ni ayeye but ni omo a wo free nkrofo aman so baba ye na ha no okọ no ni kromu a wontimi nye
dabi
ba yen so ye hwe
yeah
and sometimes me busa say leaders born in aba ama oman mufo no nyina nso ye niema boni ananse niema boni no a yenya a ye wase no ye no na yeyi mu baako a ono nso akwa ye leader niema boni no wohwe ama etumi akoso na ne ekoso nti no Ghana ha yempe onipa a oye na adwen se oye strict say ye black a ye black ye white a ye white ye be kan kire so onye presidential material ye be kan kire so we yentimi fa ye party ni nhye nensa ye be kan kire so we ontimi ni Ghana so ye pani oye soft ye nyina ye timi adi nachi na adi akire te say dabu ne ma
at any point say onyame wo ho universe e wo ho no at any point our leader onyame edema encrophobia it's whether you like it or not it has to happen and I say happen so that happen yen hwe te say edwaso anase omo edidi dwa wokroma no yembra e wokroma no very simple
Mamen Kora Samson Awingo ho na executive secretary Importers and Exporters Association yenu ni nkomo kakra openi ye mo achi anope okay yes yeah that now what to say
I do
okay yeah the yankopon ase importers and exporters and pay ya pesi any mo bedi nkomo na ya hwe situation no said ye CTF say wo be hwe a Ghana ha say ye niema dodo no agina adwadie eso adwadie no nso e won nkrabata hodo ya dodo no anso wo mo nso mo nan ase se mo adwuma no nkoso a o man impuntu ebe kofom na ye hu se mo de krata bia babonten ya mo ka mafia style port auction and afi cargo clearance assembly ya
you me da si me chew tifo na o producer for no problem na me business na me call for Omanfm omo wo ho because for the past 8 years we be said that isi ene omo wo no ya ne mento mu kakra na there's so important as well as there yeah issue statement of countless statement yeah press conference on countless press conferences but hey na yanti fi ewo munche but can say we have not been happy with what we are hearing, and then we want to draw government attention that one of the challenges that UD4 is facing at the port and your friend say
your call has been put on hold, please wait. Your call has been put on hold. Please wait.
107.1 so ni ha ye Oman FM. Ora Awingobet ne line no me say o de ne nsa akamade no akwakoto hold na.
Sorry, that line
yeah, tonka fit to asoma me.
Good. Sorry. So let me say na the people we move from but they don't move from well that is how it is when the politics change they also change the tune of the music. But that is fine. So as I was establishing that we have the port has been enjoying very relatively stability. We saw how the cushion of the stability of the city has really benefited usually for our porthole. But I say bank, commercial bank, others say they are playing games with us, and they are playing games with they are trying to do politics with the government. We don't know. Important requested for us to pay the supplier so they can take delivery of the goods now. Now, commercial banks will tell you that we have to go to Bank of Ghana to auction, and then when the Bank of Ghana gives us, that's where we can serve you. But if you go to Alaji, and Alaji have the dollar at a high rate, which is not good. And so we are trying to draw government attention to government to look at it. Because exactly a week ago, I led my team to the Bank of Ghana and to compliment them that we are happy, commend them that we are happy for the way they work hard to stabilize the city, to stabilize the prime rate and the inflation rate are all coming down. We have seen the indicators very positive result. However, we did appeal to them that they should release this forest to the commercial bank. They made us to understand that Bank of Ghana only supplement. It is not that it is compulsory that all the time Bank of Ghana should bring the forest to them. However, the Bank of Ghana have also given the license or the permit to the commercial bank themselves to also source their own forest to trade with the that is by law. And then they can source it from mining companies, from investors, from remittances, and other source ways of means that they will show legally so that they can trade with their customers. And so we think that Bank of Ghana should supplement them at this point in time, because I think that their capacity to source the forest to sell to us is not there, it's not moving, it's not pulling as it's supposed to be. And then we cannot continue to go into Alaji to look for a high rate. We want to trade with the commercial bank, we want to trade with the lawfully within the bank when it's been regulated. But however, because of the lack of inability of the commercial bank getting the forest for the business community, we end up losing the cargo at the port, and the most pressing cargo now in the port that we lose a lot are those who import frozen food, and so these frozen importers have a very challenge. As soon as the days when 21 days upon arrival of the container in Ghana and you're not unable to clear it, if you're unable to clear it, then what it means is that it will go under UCL. But in the normal circumstances, UCL does not mean that it should auction. But by the time the importer run helter skelter to get this scarcity of dollars to pay for the supply, you come to start the process to pay duty for the state and pay the mortgage and rent, then they say the container is gone. That is why we are trying to raise that. Instead of 21 days, they should extend it to 60 days or more. And we are also trying to draw government attention that gone are the days that the Harbour using to have the facilities to block if the container arrives in Ghana.
All right, I can go back 21 to 60 days, and too much.
No, the law says that 21 days. If you bring it to cargo, 21. If you bring some frozen chicken or frozen food or perishable cargo, 21 days, it should be able to clear it from the port. If you don't clear it, it will go to UCL. And we are saying, UCL doesn't mean that uncleared cargo list doesn't mean that you're supposed to auction it. No. It can always reverse to the owner to pay, especially when the duty component is high. If government is earning 200,000 or 300,000 per container, then you end up auctioning it for 30,000 or 40,000. You will not make the GRA meet their own target. And so in principle, we are saying, government should at least, and those days, the 21 days was because we are not having plugs to plug them to keep it. These are meat. So if you pick it from the vessel, it's plugged. When it's coming from Europe, it's plugged to the electricity because in the vessel. When you take it off from the vessel, you must go straight to plug it so that you can keep the temperature minus or plus 5 degrees Celsius. And so at the port, be it at MPS, be it at EPH terminal, reefer terminals, you have all these plugs there. And so it's not something that they just brought the container to keep it somewhere and you think that the temperature, they will not get a needed temperature. For that matter, the thing will be unwholesome. No. And so we can even be there for 60 days or 90 days. What it means is that Gabor, by the time you are coming to pick your cargo from the port, you also pay Gabor for consuming the electricity. All this revenue come back to government, isn't it? Because Gabor doesn't produce their own power. And then again, it is still wholesome because of it's blocks to power. And so the temperatures still keep the same as we picked it from the vessels. And so that is the plate. Not just that, we strongly also believe that if you auction the container, the one who gets benefit to buy the auction container will not pay the same amount that the importer was going to pay in the form of duty too. The same person will not pay the demurrage and the rent that it accrue because it is going to be all the mandatory fee, which is between 6,000 and 10,000, and that ends it. But that will suffer double consequences. One, you will lose the cargo. Two, your supplier will always be on your neck for you to pay the invoice value. Maybe the container invoice value is about, let's say, $60,000, $40,000, or $30,000. You have to pay. Then shipper will never forgive you for not paying the demurrage to them. They will always hassle you. Or next time you are shipping your cargo, they will tell you, no, if your cargo go on demurrage, you don't pay us. And so we are blacklisting you. So these are the consequences that the importer will go through. Meanwhile, someone has a cool shop. Someone has gone for the container. You do not pay the demurrage. You do not pay the rent. You do not pay the needed duty that as importer was supposed to pay. And then that person comes to the market and then reduce the prices of it. And so at the end of the day, if that person cargo doesn't go, the one who has been paying 200,000, 300,000 to pay the container goods will never go. So they come to spoil the market for those who are doing the real businesses, and that because of the inability of the forest that they could not get to pay their supplier, you have the benefit at the auction, and you come to spoil the market. So these are the challenges that if care is not taken, it runs you out, and we think that this government want to protect indigenous businesses community, and so we just have to draw the government attention that they should do something about this. If we are not getting the forest for us, and the forest we have to put in auction for forest, it will take 3 weeks or 2 weeks. We think they should extend the 21 days to 60 days for the business, for the frozen food.
Let me understand this part of your statement. More can say there's a cartel or more hijacking auction of perishable goods.
This is not the first time. Every government that comes, there are people who parade themselves as business people, and these are political party boys and girls. They will always come there, and when they know that this container has gone to UCL, as well as the movable cargo, they will get moved to other chief, the Jubilee House, or they will get moved to the custom boss. That's for the matter, the Commissioner General, and started parading themselves, trying to push to get a kit and come and buy it on auction. It is not this. This is not the first time. It has been happening. We've been fighting. If you Google, you will see that the New Patriotic Party 8 years in government, we fought on this. So we continue to fight it until we get the right system to be in place. Because ideally, the one who bring the cargo are supposed to have it. But we are not saying. We also know, and let me take note on this. We also know that there are also other people who will deliberately bring more cargo, come and leave it, and then they go on. It will run to demurrage, and they will go back to the government again, and then push politicians to go and lobby for as far as they go on UCL, so that they will come and buy it on cheap and they will not pay the tax. These are not the people we are protecting. We won't protect anybody who will deliberately bring cargo and come and left it at the port there for it to run into the demurrage and rent. Then they will go back to say, oh, my container on cargo in UCL, and then the same people will come and buy. We will not. Important Association will not condone and connive or to support such a person. So, but the genuine cause that we are getting is what we are raising the issue, so that government, at least, if they are working to get their dollars, they should get extended to 60 days for them.
Okay, last part of my statement, Amodia Babontin, the association has warned it could mount mass auctioning if authorities fail to intervene. Explain, Honsu Mami.
Yes, so quite clearly, people containers have already gone on UCL. It doesn't mean you should auction them. The challenge is that no businessman is happy for his container to go to even first place in demurrage. Because if you go on the ICOM website, you can even pay your duty while the container is on high system. So as soon as the container arrives, you can just go and pick it to avoid demurrage and rent. However, it's as those many people, as I said, business built on faith and in trust. Many of these guys have worked with their suppliers, and they have that faith. So every week, every month, the supplier keep on crediting them, giving them goods on credit. But you must pay and to their correspondent bank in Ghana here. Then that will now reflect in their correspondent bank in the country of origin. Then they will now ask the bank or the agent who's holding the original document to hand over to the importer so that he can proceed to clear. And so it's not deliberate. It is because of you have a challenge in the getting in the forest that made them. Some of them they are continuing to go on UCL, and that led up to an auction. We are appealing that because it's not the fault of them, because it's not people that who deliberately will bring the cargo and come and dump it at the port, so that when you go on UCL, they will find ways and means to go back and buy the same cargo. These are not the people we are supporting. We are appealing to the government that extend it to the sister Even though, after all, we have the plugs at the port that can be plugged. At the end of the day, they will also pay something to ECG as well for consuming power in plugged in their container. So it is not one the days that you pick the reefer container from the vessel, which was plugged to power, then they bring it to the terminal, and the terminal has no plugs to keep the temperature within minus or plus 5 degrees Celsius. Then you say that okay, if it stay more than 21 days, it becomes unwholesome. No, these days if they take it off from the vessel, it goes straight to block, and then the temperature keeps the same. So that is what we are calling for. Until they get the forest available for us, we still not believe that that 21 days will not help. That 21 days is making a genuine and reliable and lawful business people, legitimate business people, losing their cargo in the form of auction. And this auction, they are not auctioning to this same importer. It's not the importer that have the benefit to buy the auction. You know it. So and that's the issues we are raising now.
All right, but yeah, better was it. Yeah, open your doors to be working with you at all times. Inti bibi amoye bi anmoma yentimon kana continue to.
I have been in the industry for the past 11 years. I know the media houses when they are in government and you speak and their parties in government, they will not call you. I know. My FM as I say FM. But when they see that I issue a statement that is choking the government, they will run and come. Same thing if you go to the NDC media house that is very good and others, they were also doing that. So we are okay with it. It's one of the games. You know? They will say that why would they allow your people to come and fry government? But that's okay. We are professionals, and then I've been in the industry. It's not you. I'm not accusing you, but that has been the norm. I've seen it. I've tested it. I've tested NDC government. I've tested MPP government, and I know what I'm talking about.
But in some of it isn't say NDC government in Kwana I auction and Huasema okay. MPP time now and still
yes, I've issued. If you go, you will see that we fight it. Yes.
What I'm trying to say is
I'm telling you there are politicians from both sides, from both MPP and NDC. They become business people at the port when their party is in government. This is not new.
What I'm trying to say is ya be yapono whenever mu be here no ye no ebe adwuma. That's MPP back abayana may issue statement of that sort. I want people to take it strictly as it is. I got calls from FM, I got calls from you. You are the first people that have called me on this issue. My no say actually Bekasa.
Yeah, so yeah, that's on the statement there. If it is yesterday, I issued a statement and realized that my team, I asked them to the team is uncleared cargo list, but they made it undeclared. So if
right,
on your undeclared, correct, it is uncleared, not undeclared.
Thank you so much. I have a copy of your statement.
And your name again, sir?
Yeah, I'm Mufabuachi.
Oh, I'm a fan. So you've been on this seat for a very long time. After Kuku and I left the place, you have been on this seat, so you know what I'm talking about. So get accepted it.
All right, I'm going to Executive Secretary, Importers and Exporters Association, and Yaneno Edi and Komono Kudia, Obabe Tumi Fiahansi, and Oko. I've been here for not less than 18 years. Nia ora I won't go bet so press conference now I invite you na you don't expect the one as I said near say ba press conference no I say I say bibia hit aban de na say table no sesa yen so enye menene nya adwen kosi menene nya adwen kosi fi say Kansas City there. Those days ana MPP was one say bibi form hona enkoyi a kwabra kwa chinyanko form fa ne currency auction ahodo ana ekoso port ho a nkrofo fa chire ye ko demorage omo ani akọ no nim se na nya de a wode cha ban kora wo sa ne ma no omo figige nkrofo containers na omo ede ye de ompeso omo de no aho asem no wosan ekan nti anyway
obanum say eya na mpempi ni binim nti ase say ana menim say bia ye kono madwen ko ho a When we saw your press conference, I when we saw cast or press conference, and send concentrate in Abba, don't bet you cool. Why invite to say, my me friend wait for me so far as Ober friend station open our friend. It is a nipano when your friend who say Kim say Omra, Baba for assembly their call. But one free media house now. I don't know what expect to say Ober can was him. Just a man friend, yes. It's here on mention as says our friend Quadia. Oto the letter eba nipa no so me pese me press conference that say we cover mama nipa no beba with your invitation
yeah baby a enye kra no maritime port news a cover importers exporters enye ma ekoso port ho nyina na ye wo fia and ya flagship for that enema we nyina ntitem bia traders ne obi ano ebe pese omo ne ye bedi enkomo nti no ye de mamichia nana ejekunjamra ne time wo ye shippers authority and say you start maritime port news ye address issues about importers and traders our ports ni nyina
ebesan ba enya de a ye edie Pastor John Elom Agbenato celebrate your birthday Accra New Town SDA Church. All the best. Auntie Cecilia and church elders no say anopay yen wish you well. Happy birthday to you. A few of your messages na yen to so, and this one says, Chief Examiner, I couldn't agree with you more. Our tax may not just be dispelling ignorance, but fighting and eradicating stupidity, which is our number one problem. Sorry, where no back one word. I remember a writer who made reference to the theory of he argued that not malice is humanity's most dangerous enemy. We choose galamsey because we say we want food to eat even when galamsey is killing us. We choose politicians who would give us money even though the money they give us is our own money. Sylvester Sari ena ede we by openi ye dase na wes ni bi ho no moya na no kakra nana danso ahenkranso onso ye dase ekire meba behwe wo message no akan amam. Good morning, you and your team. John Ebas Mahama is from the north. I am not being tribalistic. He has had his opportunity to be president the second time. The question I'm asking him, what has he done for Northerners to deserve their votes? If Nanado had completed that project to solve the Bagri Dam issue, will Northerners appreciate him and vote for his party no matter what? Is a question. And Ora Sylvester Solomon Kwi Bisa Matewa 7 was saying, I'm just say a T4 so at Tiasie. Okay, Vivi was home in Chiano Matraho Fachemi. And now Uncrophone so Omodo so do. Nana Jim Pahini would dear Sempa the second. Okay, Samum, okay, but yeah, online also a year Jumonti, but what they not checking ye for family. If they a year Juma checking ye na family. Nana Asante, yeah, Quanim, yeah, and common, and I can't ready for Assem, and yeah, de Ura Awingobet, a bemu, port and Semnon so importers and exporters and common Pesomuni Ediano, foreigners, Aumaji, Yedra, a facrum high, home como. Enana yedi se wahwa ye sha se ye complaining about dollar ye nti se multi-million companies a omokrom ha omu bia complaining se onya dollar but ye nkrofo na wo form no na omo complaining se omunya dollar emfa enye omo adwadie ho asem se adwadie nketwe nso anka ye mra eka se ensese ohoho bi ba oba bedi bi no se adwadie nso na hoho ababeje afa sa ohoho nso ne de ne sese onyane sika sese osesa ne dollar na odeko ne krum san komo no na yedi mamintio
well onem a bus say cry the latest one o maje cry ice cream na
and also
omoton na e ho no danger e ho no say sacrifice ni die mu abebre no adware ne ahote de enka ho and ade no enye hot yes 7 cold and ade bi e cold no say contaminated easy than say obefa hot food and say bibia hot woody. It's best right now almost tonton sa enema no mo dia microphone no omo be hwe na ahote beba. Emra no very simple na empem bebre no ho. You say may you so rest in peace. Jerry Rollins ebu ne be no ka say abobi baka wa no fra ontoma. Abobi baka no ofi wankasa ohun. Yenya no ye prepared to say Ghana ni betu ni yonko Ghana ni efi shop mu no de ama foreigner because ono emano more sika or ye prepared to say nanimu no or de be ma foreigner
mame kwahma no so facha me mame kwahma no so na ye ne ora ya mo a konkodin komo kakra ora William Yamo a secretary the presidential elections committee na oko MPP headquarters and so a director finance and administration yane no nin komo kakra emfa timetable a wode aba bonten no menua ye mo acha no pe
ye ni abro etisen
me ho ye na nso aye
nyam ya duma mo fa
okay ye pese tie for presidential election timetable na mo de aba bonten no ene hihye ahodo e wo ho na ye busa mu nsem nso e de ma mo hyase ma me de na mo de aba bonten no
mo fa me chia etie for like I say, you call National Annual Delegate Conference or University of Ghana, Sports Stadium or July 19th. Your party for programs and activities and a part of it, you amendments are your constitution. Now, amendment, no, as I said, yes, expanding existing electoral college, your constitution, outline or Article 13(1)11. The election and presidential candidates. The expansion requires that these new categories of people are listed or released in the mono. As we do on the back. Yeah, the back also are senior issue a election limited registration. Now he has a pattern also. Yeah, so you be a registration of these new members. And I say entrance. If you don't know, so your internal partner, your limited registration. If you know, now your pin say, will be falling under this category. No, on-call the respective organizational body. Now on-call register meeting. Near compiling new album, near added to the existing register. If you know, a home not release and then 24 year meeting Sasha.
Sa semi ya di hon komo yi ya tiefu nti omo a omo tie Council of Elders, former AFI patrons, past members of parliament, former ministers and MDCs, TESCON leaders, current and former external branch executives. So what council omo ko baby esese omo ko na ye register omo a chichirim kakrama emame.
Okay. So for the external branches no you are creating online platform, registration platform. You do my external branches no. Now, omode ama omo members no more register. Into omode any online, omo register pa ebeba your database. For the students no so no TESCON related and I say omo fall under TESCON also. So the similar platform any you are creating you do ma omo no more register, omo register ebeba your database. Then other categories, it's former MP, former minister, former parliamentary candidate, or past national. Past national for no be register or headquarters because normally national officers. Now, almost limited to the constituencies, no. Ebeko constituency na omo akwa register. It's a munche no. It's a former member of parliament now all representing a constituency. It's our constituency no, and now be register. We a member, we a former minister or deputy minister now our constituency. It is our constituency na ufimu no. Now be register.
Okay, yenti asem na chese from 1992 eba meboa. Now, Obeda, na who say yes, indeed, 1992 bano, we can ho anana we can ho na what need abeshim.
Enonti ena they say oye onipa konin koni constituency. Ofa
maybe constituency a Asante Achimwa. Meaning say Honorable Alex Kwanche, now a regional secretary, but now a member of parliament. Obia or constituency in Obia, working knowledge say Honorable Alex Kwanche, if you're constituency ma or be a member of parliament. Offer Honorable Gifty Kunedua. Honorable Gifty Kunedu, Obia and say no your MP or in say a deputy minister or trade. Or no share Honorable Alan Shamatenase. It Obia or constituency in Obia was some knowledge of that. It the same way na Mr. Opare Wakan Chinegu honestly now a constituency chair. It that way new. It is the same way. Nipa ne call the constituency. No more or a council of elders and a starting when no one starting party no, they know them. And not to you the collection or registration now, you be verification, any validation. It is send the and a quite so adding who be during the verification and validation process. You be fishing the panel out.
We raise the question of data. Not just said the okay. I say you should the constituencies in share need data or honma or munipo my age or munina or between me a fab book na case ABA winum na or more ewo.
Data or more data. See the answer make a show say Alex Kwanche. Now you me MP. Say data and
Twazo.
If you could do or you me MP. Or be a deputy minister, a data. Karim Wache. Na or ye MC and a DC your data or the former DC Waka and Chinegu, Dr. Fenton. A data. We know them. Eki oko other constituencies are. So if you home wadia, he unim nipane or honomono. Kisco. No, a chairman, what do I for almost a number of years? You know, no be any Kisco now a constituency chairman.
We know more documented and more whole document to Honoma. You bet me a follow.
Yes, and our back headquarters and so on.
Oh, okay. More the time frame be up to Juana?
Yes, deadline is September 19th.
Sebia pahwa na obi ankwa enu ano no
senior wonimu no isi ebe ma time frame and as a deadline say do on mo paper power ye na djuma wie nti obi a wantimi amfa mi ankwa register no that say onka ho
so obi wo issue ewo ho a before say mo be verification no or the be ko he
or the be committee no.
Oh, okay. Nti baby any pakron will be no as I say or get in touch with the committee.
Say and then yakopon adom technology ntino to reach out to obia or which require no possible. WhatsApp or SMS or email or normal phone call or nti platforms are obetimi communicate now present grievances. But me putting also into a letter.
The final question, I just say, wow, can be an here say be a qua ko prove be say when I'm a betchere say na me ye juma brewe mu.
As I said, Nipano, it's me, I say so your party, but they know you all right. But as though would demonstrate say, oh, your party, but na sene beya went to be am na form no and say our website on mo into betimi happen to kwa na dey akoma mo the fact that was submitted again no and say na so enye so we member ye do be shi into be ha ya ma what ya say members are advised that this registration exercise is exclusively open to officers and members who meet the aforementioned criteria. It is a who meet the criteria na who the NTS or register.
Oh, okay. Presidential primaries or more picky forms and idea no any home komo kakra. Course any ma ekoye bibia de dana kwen.
Nyame adon bibia ekoye this week. Aspirant no more picky forms no air file. And no yenia
Kwabena Jeja.
Fale and honorable candidate the appointed Dr. Branchamp Mobefale Ochna His Excellency Dr. Bawumia Befale and honorable Dr. Yawase Dichumuso Befale Ochna.
Onti mwana mama mo days nana.
No, one a mind date we are putting it together.
Oh, okay. My no ase anope asem foforo ba beba. Yen so yeda say William Yamo a Secretary Presidential Elections Committee, Director of Finance and Administration, the New Patriotic Party and Yakoni no Edin Komono. Na sadie anopana Commodore Eka say Ghana Police Service or issue statements e dia fa nipa nwotwe almost say Ablekuma North abatwa ekoso no omo de omo akogina se ne bia ama ya remind omo meboa ye nipa bebre nwanwa sanse ase nsentrofo nhye da uhunu fa kokora asem no esiye afi nipa omo eyesafo no public na omo nwanwa se obi an nhye da uhu se na we ka ho na we ka ho na we ka ho afi se omo ekoye saade no omo yi omo anim e na omo de ye nti na omo nsuro enti eye nwanwa kakra se Ghana Police Service emfa omo emfo nyini ma se we no mo a muhu omo na mpa se ya chi omo dia se nkrofo nhye da enyini papa Commodore
over court no circuit court na his Anna Isaac Ado na otena adwam se dwentene ana se judge a otena adwam won kran ha ya over said ye na ensem ne koso no sabepepe se ya convict Muhammad Abubakari Tijani Mahmudu Prince Jakpasu Anas Muhammad Hamda Daku Otibu Samuel Musa Muntari ana Ali Said Sankrofui Ali Said nkwa no ye bonma ne se bomba ena court etimi a convict Sankrofui nyina krata onsa ka na mensa ka no etie. Now said the accused were charged with conspiracy to commit assault and 3 count of assault contrary to section 23 clause 1 and 84 of the Criminal Offences Act 1990 Act 29. Eho no mugina ya the convicted Sankrofo a ye ka ho asemi.
107.1 so ni ha ye Omanfm. Ye beda Ghana Police Service and for no ase. We hear statement omo de ba bonten no ene omo yi mu adanse ene ade no a mo amoka se ye mo nwanwa kakra fi se ka bo pese mo hunu nipa no anim no asem no ensi enti ye ntwen so kakra na fi ye nhwe de be frim e de aba but
obasem ba kwa omo de se enipa makoma nwotwen o se bra omo court no ebisa omo age atum sampa omo di dwuma bia eti sei edema court no agranti sa be ne de amom so omo age atum afedie omumra ni ni asem nti watu asem na hyeda ba omis ye besan akwakohia wasem no so bi
anofana me busa say a conviction and I say am omo bail na we can say am omo bail
it was all 8 pleaded guilty and were duly convicted. However, sentencing has been deferred to Friday 8 Friday August 29 2025.
Okay yeah na de tie ne say ya bua ofo awie me hu me statement ya bua ofo awie na ya ka kiro say ya bebo ka so ahimfie die no yes ya bebo ka ana say ya betwe aso na emom no wo de ko na nyame ya atom a kwasi ya de be na otwebra
na bra na emu asem
ya mfa entu
because wa tro wa house in the meantime the court granted each of the conviction bail in the sum of 80,000 with one surety.
But the affair ni actually na yenhwe se de esi etie na Omanfm interest wo mfi se na esi ye nti no akwetia by election a ebeba so na asenkrofo yam hihyi wo kakra quickly se Ghana Police Service no atumi atu sa na mo we a ese emaye nkranhye na yenyina nso etumi etie ase se nyame adoma ebia enema ebe koyie once ya mention court asem no esiye ya mention judge a wotena adwam ya mention nipa no bail conditioner ewo ho no rule of law na ye dey adwuma wa ha say you may have your doubt but sana eti on records nia esi no in fact ya nhyɛ da hu sɛ ebia obi eyi weapon ɛyɛ etu ana bibi wɔ hɔ ma hu bi it was ntɔkwa na esi wɔ hɔ yes and ntɔkwasɛm no is different from say bia obi yi weapon nipa obi bɛka sɛ oyi bibi ana ɛkɔ anim kakra ɛyɛ pepper spray na ɛba hɔ no but the hu ya ne sɛ ɛyɛ ntɔkwa na esi hɔ nti wo mi sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ basabasa deɛ but sɛ ntɔkwa si saa ya na mmrakwan so no ɛho asɛm no nko na wokɔ twitu nso a minim sɛ obi hu sɛ obi atwitu wɔ hɔ de a
over deɛ wakan wabɔ victims ne meɛnsa din wɔ ha enti yɛkɔ yɛnim wɔ yɛn nkɔmmɔbɔ mu no yɛbɛma tiefoɔ ahunu sɛ saa victims ne koraa no yɛde wɔn akɔ testify sɛ ebi ankrofo wɔ yɛ dɔm abɛgyina ha ehu sɛ bi ne boro wɔ no anaa ɔmo so ɛha bi yɛ course sɛ ɔmo bɛ explain ama yɛn no bi a yɛn ankɔ court no yɛbɛhunu sɛ ampa sɛ deɛ nsɛm yi aka apart from all the details a ɔfa yɛabobɔ so yi wɔn so so wɔn yɛ victims no wɔn nyinaa yɛ nkrofo yɛ nim wɔn ɔnabo Mavis ha wakum sindin wɔ ha afei Majid Mohammed Sana nso ɛwɔ ha ɛna Lloyd Nikwe ɛne nso so edin ɛwɔ mu a wɔn nyinaa yɛ nkrofo a yɛ nim wɔn so we need to ask them say court ama wɔn akwanya ma wɔn so abɛtestify say nkrofo we say na omaye omunsu ni mu ane.
My brother, have you checked the professional of the 8 who have been convicted? Men check here na me here say me check the minimum ane say o ma hihye ntade o ma peja o ma beti ya kese you see so bi abeti ya kese no de nam ne ba bia emre bi ani ho krom ase mo bi ma na beti ya kese so enti abeti kese de say o de no ebe mu a wan hwe abechichiri nkrofo bebra o mo nso apegya na ade a o mu ni nsemoni bia
ya wonim say yes e bisa ho say eye den na sa niema we nyina aba ye politics mu yenim setiti no na ye won nkrofo ye dirty jobs bi ni ade ma political parties ni ade but baby ye du sese no ese ye hu say ade we ye betumi aye bibi na yama akofom ekura sebia nkrofo enim a wo ho ye wo school no horror fantasy book bi a aya break time and teacher no aye ma ye kenkan ba ko bi a me kan ye aye Frankenstein monster Mary Shelley, I think I got the name right, in the 18th century ho baby not sure some woman no obi ko school owie no na why no scientist ni ade so be ye bibi something extraordinary na ayete se be hunu ankrofo seden later no ade no be hanti onu nipa no it is sometimes be ye ade ankrofo use phrase ankrofo use to Frankenstein monster we need to be very careful hwenansen ye chi ye nua shatawale no motofo na edi obi echi ko ba bi no emu bia na ko ho no ma no more turning against you. You may think you have them on your side today, but tomorrow a better monster na ba wan kasa also. Ya kotwaba o candidate, we want a candidate. What can the old person we ya kotwaba ya ready ya koto. So why go out there to intimidate and say obebu obi ana obeye etutu asem ewo honum. Then na edebe brew. In any case, say we nyame afa ambem na ye do to afiase a nipa osoma a wa na nipa wudi na chi no otifie wona wo ho aka se ye convict wa na wo di bia da chi nka wo benya ade we enti no onsa nka bio enti so bi ball pass koye bibia think through it
onsa nka bio just after 10 years
so think through it na bisa sempacho anya bia no so abusua wo mo medi anim ne ndi akire aya mi won eba nyina minti se saa omo a edidi anim no mpanifo na de ne form no omo ma na eyewu de bia ye mole fo na mo ba ye nchen
kwabraji akwaba
meje so
na boko de
ya me ehu ya mobo
ye da sese wa dwani en Tema West eho eye boko
na me adom
okay
egu so toto ye adwumaden
party no mote say
party no mu de kasa wo na so eka ho agro no
uka kasa wo mu apeso kire sen
kasa wo mu kire wo mu kire say internal politics no ebi no ma fa the personal na politics na west against west na kenya words against personality.
Okay.
But say no, if no matter divert words against words, na could do words against personality. To be say it me chira why inti a person ogu party no. Na ochiri mu ana utie na se mu a ekokoye say one support to the candidate a ye de na edi kan akode that o ma dwene mo maton no nti. Wu nipa no ne wo candidate nyina ye mambofo. Mo ye the pabonefo amabehye party mu say no me say words ni bia no hye. Eno ane de hadwen ho.
Ewo tema ho.
Ewo tema empatemu ni tema West Titrim.
Nasa tema placement to SHS was released last week by the WAEC. Parents are very disturbed. Asembe and Abba, apparently, the government has changed the grading system which was used last year. That's making students score low grades than anticipated. Stakeholders are alarmed by this development and are calling on the government to look at the grading system again. My worry is the effect of mental health on our students. Worried grandfather Kafra Benjamin Bosompra ewo Agbogba ena odi we by.
Ofa me clear we na ye say ye ka bela ofa ye belu obi a sika de to no so ne yetua na.
Dabi say an ye yo wo de niema ebeba bisia na mu. Ye kan say na odwane a
enti sika mo kan
ba na ye de nipa bi nso agina enti se odwane a wo na ye beba be
bisa sika no wo ho ana se ade ne ye de sia nan enti ende o say in the meantime the court granted each of the convict bail in the sum of 80,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And one surety.
Okay.
Today I said na answer no our penisa
Nisaka. Yanko enim Samson. No, Kwabna yanko
na wase me wo ebi ka ho.
Koso.
Ye wo omam ha. Ti we de tiefo nyina ebedi sa de ho adanse. Ye getum min challenge court asema ye koso. Na different from the aba nyina ye hu nipa nanimu na because asem we asem na oman na ye interest wo na asidi there da ye mu binum hu etiwa ye mu binum hu akwatia ene other places bebre by election dia kwakodu ye by election at the time minister of defense yewura makoyongo ka say violent be get violent ye hu niama bebre akoso the by election kasa eduru brebi afi e ba we a party near ya be asan na ose ko a na we yem hyew because by election bia me akwati ade me hu ye ewura damboche me one of the speed me say my talent ya sha asase ye bu no no mrika me di dwane ye no because o ma ye ko ho say ye firi akwati aho na ade we yesi ye hu nipa nanim ya wa ha ya che fanti comedy ye hu court pro tama police be chi ni nyina bloggers are ready hu ye ya wa ha ne hu say Obama any other enkrofo ya che omu nyina ada na we no mo kire ne de police be ka ase ya che police station ko ye hu bre na ye de omo ko ne ye hu ye woda out a ye woda out because ye wo mem ha ana ye issue arrest warrant ema abrantie bi efan Kelvin Taylor arrest warrant ye de be ma wo a eno just ye be chi wo ye say ye pewe ye hu enti ye pewe ye nyawo a na waba ana se wo ba be yi hu anu a ye hu judgment e course so a judgment ne party say ya ma ne kwa ma wa anyi ne hu anu eso ne penina okan ho asem say justice okan ho asem no okan asem no justice no AFS o che no contempt say wo hia no a ye publish ye nipa namba ye pena ko dum pempenso bi wamba ansa na say o issue arrest warrant say be hu no bi aye nche no enti warrant na nkasa ye say ye pew ye nyaw enso ye tibi come judgment e wa ha no mo e kire say because menye lawyer but law no common sense ka ho enti na ye nipa ne di asem no say ya ma omokwan mo anyi omo ho ano onipa ye pe na ye nya na wo dwane kan say justice there ye de ma ne yi ne ho ano eti ye hu saa de ni bi boni a odi ye nyina no ye se onko eti e wo saa ban we mrem eti se ye wa hanom ne achi nipa di akoka ensem a aban feel se omanka se yi ankyere no asɛm a ɔmakeke kan saa nkrɔfo no koraa yɛ nkrɔfo a yɛ pɛ ɔmo a nanka ɛnyɛ den ba yɛkɔkye wɔn Rambo style sɛdeɛ yɛde treason anaasɛ genocide charges na ɛkɔbɔ wɔn na nipa atimi ahuri across my head akɔ pem ɔba kan sɛ ɔkɔ abrane ahwe hɔ hwɛ do ohiri kɔ pem ɔba abesia dabi a mebusa sɛ ti ɔno onyini duru sei na ne maame ne papa tete ndo obetimi ayɛ ni ɔmadi saa bɔ ne wee nyinaa de tia a so lucky camera atimi ya capture ama nipa ya mahye wɔn sei ɛhɔ no turn out kyerɛ sɛ Ghana fo angasa sese ye lusu kan sɛ trust anaasɛ abatoɔ ɛho dɔ na efiri yɛ mu etika wee betimi akyerɛ sɛ akwati aba ya yɛ koi ɔmo ba ho nyinaa bɛsɛ ɔmo nkuna sɛ nipa wee no ɔmo anim aba yɛ kye wɔn no court wee ne yɛde ɔmo kɔ sɛ de nsɛm die nyinaa
me no we yɛ adwen fi sɛ sentencing ɛwɔ hɔ for deterrent sɛ bɛyɛ a ɛbɛbɔ nkrɔfoɔ foforɔ nso mpɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ saa no ehu na di nkranhyɛ nso abrɛ society no enti sɛ nipa no yɛ nhu wɔn a na etwetwe aso a na saa judgment ne bail a yɛde ama no ɛso mfa so ɛwɔ so ɔmanfoɔ no enya na wanhwɛ ana wɔn anya fi sɛ wɔn anim ni na nsɛntwerɛfoɔ ni na bloggers ni ade a ɛde confidence brɛ society so Ghana Police Service wɔn yɛ wɔn adwuma ɛwɔ ne kwan so but we dey asɛ ya kata nipa no anim na obi ehu baabi ɛfa yɛ ne de si yɛ na yɛ kan santi ehu no da so wɔ manfo mu
asaba mo ka no me de me gidie kyerɛ sɛ anadwo ma nasɛm
okay
anadwo ma nasɛm a ɛyɛ ne sɛ ɔmo ka sɛ ya kye wɔm ɔmo ka sɛ ya kye wɔm ni following day ana baako agina pick up okay ni 3 days so ana ogina pick up achi kind the reason to ɔmo bro how akumsen enti sɛ yɛ kye wɔm ampa Ghana ha ye mu binom a police nchie da ne akɔ be enipa baako mienu bi because of politics aye yenti eye ya ebefrɛ wo ye nim obi kɔ police station a na se ye kye no a there's no matter how bone a wodi ye no okohu nipa na bote ne ma hye no saa nipa no wanya nuhu bi saa nkrofo we nya nkrofo obi akye wɔm aka bone bi anim akyerɛ wɔm asɛm akyerɛ wɔm enti se obi abɛya bone na se ye saa ye kan say text I read here and I say police for statement or my utie say statement we ya omu aya emra ye nimu dida say obi ye saa bone na ekwan ye de ne fa so ana ya tworo na ye de abre eti we nya de fufuro bi e be convince any right thinking person bi and a learned person bi a because asem we ye chi obi a kwa edu a obetim de abono no no a new police ni tirim ana any court witrim ewo book mu na da ho eno na police for prosecutors ni use ana judge kon so a obedi asem na nim obetena asem no so no eno so use eti asem bia ho mra da ho eno na matworo na mode abrɛ aha ye say ne de omo tese enipa omo de akukuduro aye bone ete saa no masa ba social media so aba beka de enti omo yeye ene de omo besa aye ne next no saa nkrofo no omusuro sɛ ehu o ma ebeto bomba eboma na sɛ aha enyina so bie ni hɔ no ma ombetimi aka kyerɛ meme kwabena ana sɛ o right thinking person bi organ na ha sɛ omo hide o identity konkrofo na nkata eba bonten social media so be ka de omo person ye ne next we na ma ya ngia ema eyehu akwatia de na ya adwene sɛ ye de MPP fo ya mfa ntokwa nkɔ hɔ na emom so omo sebe omo de nkwasase ma oba ide nyansase mbehia wo eno de ewi ase no piko wachi ntse se hwiri koto wurem ejinya de ayen ye ba akotena ho no mahwe na ye de ensa gu yachi na da bia no na ye de aba ba ya victim me na na bia asem omo kan omo se ukohu se ko winsa ni wo fie obura na aba fie na odi nsem hu na ohwie mu nkwan di egu no osamompe a wande a oba besia ba ko begina mu obebo no sotoro se epu no oba bia obonso oba begina kire na oba oba ni di oba denden me ko kan no kura so ya babo me enti no kura asem no say yantina ho no mo hwe ne da bia na ase because asem we ba ya mpanifo anka be condemn ne te o mu statement Sam George be kan say we ye beginning ye hu say basintali ni we num ne ma o mo ye ye enro ya san hye no say eyi military police uniform esan ne nam ho nom kire ni position ye de ama no say any power you na tena moto so LED 500 and something or two of the battalions edo mo call honom ekodi sa abone no eti a few days to next election ye by election wo ho abakwasem say ye mfa hodwo na ekoto no few days no wasa ama no can say title wasa ama ne badge a kire say afedi wasa be bia na ogina na odi tutu asem no wasa ade ne ko nanim sa nkrofo ye sa nso aba be kasa ye nyom hwe enti MPP for there be asem e kanta kwatia we MPP ni bia na so ye obi ado ye wura kumi abeto aba bo modern koto ye be make sure so obi oba abeto aba MPP bia e be bo no ho ban na emom no so omo can say omo ya omo adwene say bibi fufuro bia ho mbe ne next time dia e na anu asem bi ni ntino oto wonsa ye mma ye wonsa ne moyani ye na ye mu ye ni keke so ye be so wonsa num na bia edi beto be bia na da ne mu obu eno ni asem e be ka kire
107.1 suni ha ye Omanfm won krata enu nsem na ye hwe kwabna ji adwane from Tema West constituency. This one says, why AB and your panelists, good morning. Since the NDC assumed office, the laws of Ghana have been different, handling the NDC members as against that of the MPP. Are we now living in a banana republic? You ask Nicholas Alozo. And Eddie we eba. Meka will say Dominion herbal powder ya na wapibi. A herbal powder yedi tea bay na ya hye no yimu. Unima de we de wo de atresa ho no say enua na ya yam. Na eye adwuma papa ye friend Dominion herbal powder. Wonom na no pa we are 30 minutes na wo aduane na wadi na fi unra aka no na wano. Ba bia ye ton ra nipa nom bia no kwa wonsa ebeka bi. De ye pressure stroke untumi na ne nyina no eboa eyi edi free ho ya no afre 0543 158195 0543 158195. Mamenkai will say Ghana Investment Promotion Center GIPC for say yemo Ghana for nyina mama ne yemo mo awo na hoho a wo mabaji adwabo so ya wo ye petty trading hawking afi womo ton neman kakra wo table so yogurt womo de nam nyina no yentumi entu womo ase se wonni obi a onim no nso aka kire ne se GIPC for so womo register na adwuma o ye no fi se ekwan bia so se anwuma no nketo no e Ghana for edia ya frame 0302665125 ekopim 129 na ene eye GIPC for entimi eni enkomo Spanish garlic mixture and nua yinko capsules and so beboa ama umoja di afrusane wo kwa wo bei se moja no timi koba wo tena aseche ya sorry nanti kakra wano mo Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules onya Spanish ginkgo capsules no bi di aka ho a garlic ni hwano na nkrofo mpe but we metimi aka akiro se omode haban ni nuaba afra ma ni hwano aba fom na ho oden no na akosoro ya eye adwuma senkonya koba bia ye tonra nipanom Repart Ventures, Odama, Ecus, House of Drugs, any pharmacy shops na fi chemical sellers in our one sabe can be 0266 114 111 0266 114 111 na kwabransa na obe sorry no ma minti we ase ansa na wa sorry na fi wakwa kotoa so ewo no ho a bona obuama uraken ununuanom aka ahwe ne campaign ho asem ne o file ne forms no e party headquarters ma minti ukakra e wo
yo meda atiefo ase yampa enne se obia o bompa ya na so solo o hye ohweweda no ne wo se wiem kura asesa because bibi surunku bi a eye oman kuma ene oman ya pede e ba bekoso ye beko because of omaida achinti enye MPP no akeke ye nam ye ti asem bi na sese asem no a ye tie no e asem a obi oye Kristo ni oje Bible die bia ati bi se ye wura edi na chi Yesu Kristo edubre bi ana okate kuruwa bi ke be ya eja ka ntwa ne ho nko na oka se nya de ono pe de eja ne pe no na enye ho ana ese ye voice of people so ye voice of God. Say most of the people who work Ghana ha a omudi no kure mom ho ɔmo pɔ ɔman ni yie nyinaa asɛm ɔmo ka ne sɛ yɛsoa nsoa nsa yɛhunu deɛ mu oduro ɔman wei yɛhu MPP ne NDC political parties no yɛdeɛ yɛwɔ problem wɔ ho ɔmo asɛm no na deɛ yɛn a yɛn Ghana for ne pɛ ne onipa a ɔde nsesa yɛbɛba seesei nsɛm ɔmo ka no nyinaa na ɔmo baa yɛhu sɛ ayɛ ana ɛsono ɔmo kasa ne deɛ ɔmo yɛ eti nukure bi nim yɛpɛ obi a ɛwɔ dansedie sɛ ɔyɛ nukurediefoɔ yɛwɔ obi a ɔno no deɛ ɔwɔ biribi ɛde kyerɛ na ɔbɛsan ayɛ bi aka ho eti ɛno na ama yɛ ni agye ɛnne sɛ yɛkɔ akɔyɛ deɛ Ghanafoɔ dodoɔ no aka no akyerɛ yɛn na deɛ mɛsrɛ wɔ MPP delegate foɔ a yɛkɔ akɔto aba ne sɛ ɔkɔ akɔto yɛkɔ akɔtɔn wɔ bi eti ma yɛhwɛ deɛ yɛn yɛ komateɛ deɛ amanfoɔ ka yɛn kɔto aba ne ma honorable Ken because ɔno ne yɛkɔtɔn no a ɔmo mbɛto aba na me yɛnya power no ayɛ ɔmo adwene so mbɛto ama yɛn yɛde yɛ feelings ɛne deɛ nkurɔfoɔ ka pɛ ayɛ a yɛbɛdi party no ɛne ɔmo Ghana nya
meda say for passing through na kɔto aso Kwabena J coordinator for Ken aseda odia ɛwɔ tema West Franco Trading Enterprise nso my phones and accessories CCTV cameras ka ho blender microwave washing machine chest freezer and a refrigerators ahodo a ohwehwe air conditioner free 1.5 horsepower copying 2.5 horsepower smart TV a copying 100 inches from 32 okwa onsa ebeka bi niema no door so yeah ma up to 40% discount ya no akai ahye no so ama me Franco or se phone se papa fi fred 0246422338 okọ online a wonom niema ni hina wo francotrading.com but ofre wo mo a ba bia wo gina bia no wo mo outlet ni bi ho no mo a ye beboa wo ama onsa ka niema wo hwehwe 0246422338 0246422338 komoro fa de obokrata na baako ebra
over ma me shase de ana me shase e de free the daily statement de obokrata no emo krata fo etoso mienu e na me ko gina na krata fo etoso mienu no e kyerese MPP amanyoko no empanifo a wo mo ekofa ankrata o ma shase o mo file o nomination kyerese o ma ko sensan ni nyina e de ko sika wo ka ho no de obia no e wanim sem dada na de wadi kan ahwredi kan asem na ye ka e kyerese onumunyamfo Kwabena agye Japan menu e kasei wodne nkrata akoma MPP amanyoko no mpanifo kyerese ogina agokansie no papa anopempo ye ne Owura William Yamwa ekasa en waboso ekyerese opani de ne de aba we de di kan kra ne fa eneye se asomdwe mu no obia ede ne de ekọ ekyerese papa yi wakọ ne nam Ghana fana ba bibrebe na ne mpanifo nyina adi ehun komo asensan kyerese wogina mu pa na papa yi wabo na baso ekyerese na manyosem a woye no bokọ kama saa no bia hwehwe no se obeye na akoyie ede ama amanyuko bi de se MPP amanyuko na no so waka enenso onumanyamfo Kennedy akompre ko Japan bema ba enso ede ne de ekọ a no so kwakoye ade ebeye de ede ama wo mo a eno so ho nkomo ode aba na kratafo etoso miensa asemba akobi ewa ha na acting commissioner of the aircraft accident and incident investigation and prevention bureau dini de so pa tini acting commissioner Edema Aircraft Accident and Incident Investigation and Prevention Bureau AIB na nidi eye Owura John MK Womboti waso ode nkranhye magana fo nyina akire Ghana fo se aircraft akwantu edaso ye boko aircraft akwantu edaso eye save aircraft akwantu edaso eye edema timamufo se ebefa wiem de to kwan emfa ho de asi nansen kakrakra ba wiem sakre bi ebaaye ene o haw bi ayenyaye ni nyina no o hye omanfo nkuran se ba bi a yentimi mfa ka nkona aeroplane beko enu nti abre na abre nyina no yemetu kwan a yetu kwan ye de aeroplane ebeko a eye save ntimo obi anwe ho ego cancel de bi sese kwa de airplane na kwantuo no ase odi tu kwan a eha no de bi hakra eye se ewo se timi ditu kwan no so wabom nkyiremu ede amayen ba ko bi amefa ede afiri ye kratafa etoso enson de abedwemu nie yesu kopie mu akwati abato mpesu aso a posi chesutu na ba ko mienu a wanhwe a posi so na obetia esan se ye de posi akogu papa ama abato no ha ekwakoto no ne emu mienu nie obu ho ohu posi ana ase osuro se ye be ne dese anya den na ase osuro nti se no kwa bia kwoto aba no kwa beda ne ohaw nti sa ne ma no omso tajazi ne yie pa na posi no de wo ho no ebeboa ama ho bambo nsem so atimi akoso we ni nsem bia aba betodwa se posi ba aba ho no eye pa ebema tenshi bia nka ese atimi ba kotia aba tompesu aso ni nyina no ebefiri ho katafa etoso nkro a medi ewie no de wo mu nie Dr. Kwabena Bempatando ena nimfoni eda ho anaso watro nkrata edi aba no oso wote na anu ohu se oso afo a wo hwe ngumasua so Orumonyamfo Haruna Idris beka sign double track abanda da no de ba ye na be ngumasua papa eno se de bi asem de wote abokire hwe eno ye na adwen so obo akire ahwe wokobo akire ba ye asa chesen ka ya baso bodie mpo ena wo senka oso afo hwe ngumasua so de bo ngumasua abanda da no ediemu ene de ode ba ye friend se double track be ya de papa de ma Ghana school be boa nkwada no wo data any statistics ni analysis a ewo ho ewo nkrata mu ene de ono ankasa de nani ehu a na wo senka baso body mpo ene ono ani good friend the brofo you see was my good friend Orumonyamfo Haruna Idris na wo senka oboss aba no so ebia ne hu sunsun so aba wo exams tro ahodo na me no kase nkwada ntimi ankotro nsohwe ewo man Ghana mu BECE eye over 2000 we no nyina na kwakoye wo how de ama enu nti se na double track wa bibia de beba na nka eba ne beboa beboa o man no na nyese ba be ha sede Orumonyamfo Haruna Idris eka no enu nti unya double crata friend said the chronicle the daily statement double crata no a obehu se Dr. Kwabena Bempatando achire mu feko statistics a de aba no enyina ache se double track ebeboa school papa we ene de me de fa ewo the daily statement double crata no emu enu nti ya se wo so do de no ebeto aso ana yakoyene
me de Ghanaian Times ena eto aso ede amao na anopai katafe to so du mienu ena Yera John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampeni emfoni eda hasei na mampeni Ghana for asuma no ewo bi man so wokwa akototo Ghana ho brabo na nyina mu ena aba beto dwase mampeni edika kopie mu ewo Singapore no de atu dwase African countries ebibre mu hasei aman no se wo pe ba bia wo ye ohoho na se wo pese obeye investment wa ha wo sika sema wo de ba ye wadwuma se ne pese wo hyehye ne kopem bia no ebetimi agina na ye yie ede ama wo dia ene na Ghana eno be kanfo ede ama Singapore mpanifo esanse wo se Ghana de yankasa no ye ne gi adwuma ho ye pa adwuma ye pebere enti se wo de wo sika be hye Ghana mu se wo ye adwuma wa ha wo bi adwuma de a enya de wo sika na wo de ba ye no ebehye anampo se ne na wo pese wo hunu no enko wie sa emfa mount de futu akode amam de adesede atato se Ghana de ye bie ye pomo de ato ho etwen se amahodo so nyina no mo betimi aba be investment e wa hase katafeto so du mienu e na asemi wo na mfoni no Yera John Dramani Mahama mfoni da hasaran so na Singapore owura ba konso mfoni e ka hase na Singapore na chi e na owura okujeto abra kwa mfoni da ho na enkofo nsem obusan se wo kwa no over wie mu hyen na hemfa e na ofoko ya enkofo e ka ho nsem e wo abefo ntentan kese so katafeto so do miensa eye ofanko insawam road ekwan ya kam wasem aka kanyame ya adrum contractor kwan ne so no we die won sign na chi ya enkrata yibo amane se fiti da wodi na nisa kopi mu kwan ne so no guso a wodi hu dwuma ekwan ni nyeye se ne Ghana fo ye penu nemmom wo mo kire se ayeye kitwe bi kuma bi na ayeye sanse mo level baby a anka ne na kwan na wotwa wo be kasa na enti se abiem nti eno so ho nsemo e wa hase na katafeto so du ba ko no okay into commodore to aswe na the Ghanaian Times na media wi
yo ene ma me fa the Daily Graphic okunu ni emfa ento aso na se de wadi kan aka no mampani John Dramani Mahama ne mfoni eda hasan so na opie mu susu a Jeffrey So ono so ye Singapore transport minister ono so mfoni eda ha na de okanya ne se aban no ye Ghana ban ne Singapore akokom ntoma abo ani wo okwanpa betimi aboa na Africa abibiman na Africa no African Continental Free Trade no etimi akoso ni ntino omo eko apamu a no betimi aboa ma ene papa timi aba na kratafo a etoso enkono na mekwa kohwiri agina kratafo etoso enkono no ba ko ewo honie na ose progress wamo de nsem bia todwa na saa de yi akwakoya ade a ekoso na progress ewo ho nyina no ene say terms and improving sanitation and a hygiene worldwide de niema aba ekire say se wo fa nipa makomako enan de gina ho a saa nipa makomako enan emu baako elaki ensu kwan obefa so benya ensu papa anom ama niema nyina akoso yi de ama ne ensu ye nkwa ende se wo num ensu aya wa ensu papa betimi anom na etimi aboa wo no World Health Organization de saa susie na beto dwa say se wo nipa enan gina ho a se nipa nan no emu baako enkwan ofa so dum nsuo no nyade a eboa eno to de to amampanifo nyina anim ankrankra ni ku ahodo nyina anim se saa na montoni na monto wo se etimi eboa ma ensuo de obi anom na obi anom ne yie anopai ye ka a kire se ukoba bi de se otimantem ho a enipa makomako 22000 ena omanya typhoid no kire se ebia nsuo ana kwan ofa so a wonum nsuo ana wonya bibi ko mu no ede ajanan kaka na abefra saa ohaw no bi na aba World Health Organization eka ho asem sese koba ne senya emmoa enunti wode san hwehwemu aba wobokoko a kire omanfo nyina kratafa etoso edunson ena mekohwiri agina medical bo onwanyamfo kwabena gya Japan the filing of the MPP flag bearership race no de amount na Ablekumanov election na medical de ehun komo amount eno eba akonie ena ode aba na de Daily Graphic de ba ye wo mu ne se nipa makomako nwotwe no omo ewa ha na emfoni de mfoni de wanfa obia mfoni ameto ha na mo se Ablekumanov election violence 8 convicted said ma Canada dada no edi amawo na wodidi ni nyina aba na Tijani Mahamudu ewa ha a woye driver ni ofrimam obi Prince Jakwasu woye businessman ofri New Town Anas Mohammed oye an estate developer a o La Paz Muhammad Hamda eye mechanic o Alaju ena daako Otibu Samuel oye businessman o Amasamai sankrofo yi ena wom akodi insenseme anase Ablekumanov election omkoye na aya ne hadwen pa o se nipa ebo omudi nana omu bia no ofri Ablekumanov ana menim se Ablekumanov no eye hefa Amasama nyina aka Ablekumanov
o da bi eno de se obi o ha ofi Alajo o mu fadama nso mu but ye nyina ye nim se enkrofo ba election senya te se na kwabneje kan omo beko akwatia obi eni ono ba once election take place in there omo beko ono but the point is for how long and aside we ebekoso
wofa Musa Muntari eye station manager ewo Malamata Ali Said eye businessman ewo Fadama ena Al Muhammad Abubakar eye private security man ewo Alajo sankrofo ni nkrofo a yewbo bomudin no abepie mu se the Daily Graphic do mudin ene adwuma omo ye nyina de aba so bibi se so aye research adwuma omo eye ahanti men na me pese meboa na yehunu se adwuma omo ye ni ebi ye station master ebi ye security man ene obu ho a woye businessman a omo nyina ye do mudin aba ewo de obokrata no emo
madam asemo ma ye na ye hofo ye commercial break ye ba de aka na ba beto so ye ba ye be kwa homa no so na ye ne owura modate edi nkomo kakra fa file na Ra Kennedy wa hine Japan ekwa akoye no enen ho ntie na ye ho for ye commercial break ye ba ye beto aso
Hey, why fish? Someone you would know. And the man who say I can't want some. Who can't stop a see ya no baha, none and answer tataya, or Casano didn't Sakatano. But we are the same Papa.
But the more canina Spanish garlic mixture and then the capsules at aroma. And I'm a pomodressa.
Wow, why a nice Sankasa Spanish garlic mixture and then the capsule.
A woman bought your dear for Sunday with the Pedrianum. Now a boss is a bro, I want to chew hypertension. A tick or restaurant will be a charge of 10 temper. Gas is now yam. A macra, a mania movement of future cromuna. A torch will walk a water a Vienna. I fell and Hoyan.
Anti as Spanish jinko capsules, Hannah.
Spanish jinko, and no day in your nura watwe free jinpo biloba ene soya oil mu emma wadwemo so da ho
Martin so say yesi eye anti-aging and am good retentive memory
na yeton hene
Antec Herbal Center for ene ayi enye na pharmacies chemical herbal shop apemfu abato mo manufo no kwada wo ni mfedu mienu enka ho FDA agi edwedie nkra
lucky's everywhere for everyone.
Afi beye de mentinka keke o minni mankasa efi say the luckiest season 3 asayaba
Afi mami chew ekwan a obefa so nye wo ticket but star 712 hash na di ehihye no so to wo ticket ana se ko internet no so na bo theluckiestafrica.com se bia mia community ticket no so na you would lucky number
ubetumi so ama system na eyi bia ma chere ahia wo pese wutua every 1 Ghana cedi kosi 5000 Ghana cedi ubetumi mpo ato ticket no ama obi foforo ye obi hero upese wutua enye den kra sa wo Ghana for mobile money tua na sa wo amano ne dia for bank card tua
ticket baako ebo sika no ho empay ahanum 500 times we ye massa ye pe there will community de benyanso betimi aye emoho edu 10 times
inti yen kambom na yen lucky na luck bebia shawo ho so enye ma wona wondi infiedu watching luckiest jumedie yi enele imrata chire wo Caritas lottery platform no so
3CP efie bi ehia 3CP bambo
Akuya na ase ho te sen
mama o ti apon kakra na momontumi mi se aduane
enti na me de front active and chance ni pepe mu nware pepe bia wo di a wo mra ho aba no wo ye front active cereals rich in vitamins proteins and minerals fiber no omega 3 so wom e boa digestion every 3 years equals 100 years obi atumi di bi na emme kama wutumi di ni breakfast lunch and asapampo
front active ebe boa pa
the drink nso ni ye won diabetes ya de ye tua no ana one person chire etumi num bie na e won complete Omanfm kan so tumi num bie na the taste no jai oba normal main very nutritious
and a front active junior in so
front active junior ni formula no enkoda wadi 1 ekosi 14 years ya wonu mutimi ni di year from no wodi ensuo ana milk and mixia na wotima ni di na ni denti obenyiri fe ni nyina wo supermarkets and pharmacies dodo a Adepa Pharmacy Limited branch BM our Ghana ha from 0302 664 832 and 0245 915 254
FDA agi ejede nkrato yato
Sebamed range of products hunam boafo
Dominion Herbal Powder.
Say you can Dominion Herbal Powder. Emma immune system. And now in Kwabo will nip a drum in yet. Nan the senti. What I did a resun kunimua. A more dance be new.
I don't the fine pa manumbi. Tina me do one dancing. And I say, me say
Dominion Herbal Powder dear. Minia and ya a man for dancing and a bacon fool. Near I yet a woman nip a diamono. A bro magin and a mentia so. A mad Dominion Herbal Powder. And how would the biarada?
Someone at the hono. Dominion Herbal Powder. And once one you will see a share. Take up now that trick to us biagumu we fancy tianum we Angels Dominion Herbal Center one koko and a diaba a painful about more monufo and kwada when if you do me do one can do afre 054 315 8195
FDA agi egradien kratu yi atu
Dominion Herbal Powder Sebamed range of products hunam boafo
Hey, why fish sama you na we. E mema ni hu se ye ka no wasam. O ka sa papa kesi ya no ba ha. Na ne nase atata ya. O ka sa no de nsa katana no no. Ane but we de ne say sa papa no.
Mate de mo kan nyina. Spanish garlic mixture. And then the capsules adaroma. And na mama pomodine sa no.
Wow, why you nice and kasa. Spanish garlic mixture and then the capsule.
E boa mo je dia frisani wo nipadua no mu. Na aboa sisasabro, anwotutuo, hypertension, e te cholesterol so. Obi o charge so antentem pa. Gas gina wo yam. E ma akura amane amuhunu mafichi kromu nyina. Etuatwa. Obi akura wadware wie no. Afa na ne ho ye ne hene.
Enti aslo Spanish ginkgo capsules ana.
Spanish ginkgo. Eno de ye nnuanu nura. Watwe free. Ginkgo biloba ene soya oil mu. Emma wadwemo so da ho.
Martin so say yesi eye anti-aging and am good retentive memory.
Na yeton hene.
Antec Herbal Center for ene ayi. Enye na pharmacies chemical herbal shop. Apemfu abato mo manufo no kwada wo ni mfedu mienu enka ho. FDA agi edwedie nkra
3CP efie bi ehia 3CP bambo
Ghana Fui
Franco. Esa the electrical appliances for just washing machine, agent woman, yopo, CCTV cameras, any dog clear. I bet you know that. Several mobile phones, this are iPhones, Infinix, Nokia, Samsung, any the anyone says receive now. Franco, in Albania, the papa, ne water from say Franco air conditioners, every 1.5, adequacy 2.5 horsepower, Samsung Franco TV, every 32, adequacy 85 inches. Franco, essential tabletop, double decker, any chest freezers, and chain in a mahoden cry. Franco, Quabata be a benwo, name of head office, a water braka, one in Roxy Cinema, Nedian bread. Friend 0246 422 338 in a 055 5939 311. Franco, electrical appliances, papa,
Sebamed range of products. Unam buafo. Adepano no kofa bae wasan de 3CP papa ebeboa efie bia aba mese adepa de etwamu da wo de 3CP egu nsomu dware a ebo ho ban efi muamoa ho fa 3CP efren so huhuru wanu anopa bia na ema wo se ho ban wonu aduane na eja ana eso hye ehyewo a fa 3CP efren so fifa so eno ano no wo shevu wi a fa 3CP efra eso fifa so na beboa obebre 3CP ehye pimples ebompo ekro na ekumkro ene mrimu ya wonso 3CP so de enye na wo drugstores biamu atufonko adepa pharmacy ene SGSSB ene hwani mu okanshi fre 0302 664 832 kumase adepa pharmacy ewa dum ene hello FM ene hwani mu 3CP efie bia hia 3CP bambo
shaping the nation what was went wrong shaping the nation what was went wrong shaping the nation what was went wrong Omanfm 107.1 having so much fun. This is how it's done on radio. Omanfm 107.1 having so much fun. This is how it's done on radio.
Yena mo ase abusuafo ye de obon krata ne mu nsem na eto aso mo amudi messages aba no so akiri ye bekan e de amamo komodo mo me yankwe ni ho na eko
the obokrate daily graphic de ya no na ye dane ho na yesu piemu ewo western region ohawaba rubber production ewo western region na ohawaba ho chese illegal mining na attention edc plantation so a me no ka say nsase a omatwa to ha kire se illegal mining ye galamsey ese no na ma rubber plantation no akwakoye ohawo ede amayen a wo ka ho asem ewo the daily graphic de obokrata no emo de medi wie kura no St Dominic Catholic Church a wo ewo adweso eno no bro no ewo Kofodua New Dwaben South Mansini mu Eastern region ena nyankopon aya adoma ma obenya mfirihye no aduenu 50 years eno so ode ho nkomo aba ewo the daily graphic de obokrata no emo.
Two messages na yento aso 107.1 suni ha Omanfm kai se the one krata ni munsem na yede ma people may not have issue with the legal action going on following the violence and attacks that happened during the Ablekumanov by-elections. The real substance which must guide us is the crucial nature of the elections. The NDC, knowing that the seat will give them the two-third majority to enable them bulldoze their way in parliamentary decisions, went to every length to snatch the seat from the MPP. They want to go every length to snatch the seat from the MPP. That's what matters to them. Oguseku ewo damfa na ode we by ora set eduaje says ora set eduaje so ama saman. Come on and honorable, I agree with those who think the individuals in the question have not been arrested. from my experience with court cases, it is very unusual for accused persons who have admitted guilt and pleaded guilty to be granted bail. This raises concerns about irregularities in the process and possible injustice, which could damage the credibility of the legal system. Said Edweji and Edi Weba. Ora said Edweji, the attorney said, ya wamajiatum ama ya pronounce almost sampa modify sentence no and a court no etu asheda. Echirese omoda so court process ni mu a ye kan se either se be kan se inform nkotum na da no duru ho a omomra emayem form punishment mo ma na se ye be mo bail if you say sabre punishment na maye no omoda so e wo court process ni mu menim se komodo te de make na se
of ameti ase na asem no kra no de me kan kakra bi wa ha kire se of anye posi the hierarchy of the posi na eche nkrofo no womo ye me visa wa kumse e na koye complain ecology complain ti anye no de a na nka no nko mo hwe ni mu nse posi fo begina camera de e twetwaye ene nkrofo no basa ene de anka ya nkire obi a o
okay
uti asem wa se chief inspector Jones Lawe ene kobo kwadu ebo kwadu kire se 11th June 2025 ena complainant so far as a complainant abamri na say womrom ko ekotu anamo eko complain yen kanye the hierarchy of police a ye wa IGP da no na hwe yes yen kire san krofo no pe de daily graphic di mam wa hai
me da say Adelaide Odru Asante, head of records at the Academic Affairs Directorate GCTU celebrate your birthday. Dennis Eunice Boateng say yen wish you well, and also a staff or GCTU or say yen wish you well. Adelaide Odru Asante, happy birthday to you. Yen kuyenim Asantwa.
Brian, Omanfm daily guide and to us so na daily guide katafet also ensia na ababeto jasa na no abekuma not about to ekotu ye pintin esim ya chinipa ngoche ewo mu ho sei na katafet also miensa ewo daily guide ho na wo wura bi a wode Abdusalam wenye mfihia na duasa baako wakum ne ba a wenye mfiensia se ahokyere etene so ne hokyere no panti wakum ono akasankasa ne ba a wode ne kwa akwaji sikaduro na me no ka se de for ensa kana womode no akwakogina emra no ano na katafe to so du miensa nso ewa hase yewura Kennedy ya kompreko Japan yewura ene nyame ya ne sa bena na sigusu dori sempo ano anua ababeto dwa se ene obako file ni nomination no ene ntikrata yi e de abaka katafe to so du miensa ena asem yi ewo
asamba ko a Mr. Oraya Moa e kire me friend obusa no ho asem e press conference be koso party headquarters ene Ura Ken filing no a basu 2 p.m. and our press conference and so a basu between 11:30 12 and by 30 minutes 1 hour na omawie almost a separate program and na omo yen in there nti one matches a party no a press conference na no cre so omo press conference but press conference no e be di animu amomawie 1 hour or an hour and 30 minutes and sana 2 p.m. ekrono presidential primaries committee no shia Uraken at 2 p.m. Time wa omode amano enono na presidential aspirant here omo filing omo the choose days omo person omode omo and omo time omo person omode omo niama no ebanti yen hwe sa niama no mienu na yen hwe no so party ne be press conference and reach no Uraken so e be file the nomination no na filing of nomination no e kire se waji atum se opese o contest na udi party no anim party for no bi nso wo se omugina wachi across the length and breadth of the country until we do form no be call o mind do so sampa omo nso gitum se obedi party na anim a eyeye na face kasem e wo ho no nso okwakofa form na wo de yeje na wo de ekwe nso e wo de yeje afi mpanimfo behwe mu nyina akwakohwe se eniema hodo ewo mu omo ehwehwe de afiri ho no unti bi wo mu a bi wo ho no mo hwe na wati na hu behia so mo de be ma se kona koye correction a mo de be ma bi wo ho nso e ka se koye correction na enye yie ye eniema mienu na ewo ho na chese ya nhya sa eniema ni nyina enso no akire no na afi o ma ba be balloting na ya kire da abato no kra de no ya kire dada no ma balloting na afi abato no kone nti ne and owura Ken ebe ne filing no na ne aka no nso eno nso ebe to aso chena mpanimfo no bi nso be to aso akwa file omo de komodo yanku anim
offer say ya wie ne dia na me the new crusading guide the bokrata no na to aso krata fo eto so miensa na medican ahwire gina over krata fo eto so miensa no enie na nsentroni oyesi season journalist na Gordon Asaribidi Akon na ne din ede na me no ka say wa criticize Omanfm Mahama pa say
yes oyesi journalist na Asaribidi Akon nim no
wa family no dia people ya tro na America
na wo say paper na so yes we said we can as a unim no
wa fa Asaribidi Akon say I come from the face of the pin sheet
and wa fa cause oyesi journalist yes say warum na say krata na say
Asaribidi Akon say wa blame Omanfm John Dramani Mahama say the ekoso e ya chichira ye chisentrofo bi kasa the new crusading guide the bokrata na de ba che say the ekoso no e ade a ha na was see the same yastika Omanfm ote adwa so eyusu ye e de mo Omanfm dada na danko akufo ado wan kasa kro no susu kruwa susu ma no ye de bi susu a de ye wo ya na de otwetwa ntre bia su aye ya na enti akwakoye ha wo so ne kasa yi Kumasi based Wuntumi radio station presenter Emmanuel Asar Kwache sabre yehu chese o custody mienu bi e ka ho kra no na otwebe mienu ya na e ma o mobile eno so kwa akoda ne asem yi wo we no nyina kwakoye o hawo e de ama o man ne se sensentrofo kasa na se yebetimi achichiro mu se ya ayade a enkoyie kra eno nti Asaribidi Akon ka se de akwakoye o hawo de amaye no ayanhwe yi ansentwadwuma no ene yetoto na se eno to bese
me brother ko asanto ato asoma me ne yensoro so no nkron wo mosabo
yo Brian na aka me de baako e wa ha se na we eye MPP amanyuko no no modern krata abakata fe to so miensa ene de aba betu ya se flag bearer race no se wo pese okofai wo pese wo register akwanya wo ho e de mounti wo mo se o mo bie voters registration no e de ato hwa no penifo ahodo makomako num eno momfoni e da ha se ne dikan yoro Kennedy compare ko Japan Sara so na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia former education minister wura ya osei educhum ne foni e da ha Dr. Boyne Champon e foni e wa ha sei na afeura kwabna e Japan onsimfoni e wa ha ntimi de na ne aka medi ewi eno no
meda me ho aba busuafo me ba me bia homa no na mama kwan ama monso mo aba be ka bi 107.1 so ne ye da ye ho for ye commercial break ye ba e be to aso
Akuya na aso to say
mama o ti apon kakra na momo ntumi mi se aduane
enti na me de front active and chance ni pepe mu nuare papa bia wo di a wo mra ho aba no wo ye front active cereals are rich in vitamins proteins and minerals fiber and omega 3 so wom e boa digestion every 3 years equals 100 years obi atumi di bi na e main kama which me di ni breakfast lunch and asapampo
front active ebe boa pa
the drink nso ni ye won diabetes ya de yatua no ana one persichire etumi num bie na e won complete Omanfm kan so etumi num bie na the taste no jai oba normal main very nutritious
and a front active junior
front active junior formula no enkoda wadi 1 14 years ya wonu muntimi ni di year from no wodi ensuo ana milk mixia na wotima ni di na ni denti obenyiri fe ni nyina wo supermarkets and pharmacies dodo a Adepa Pharmacy Limited branch BM our Ghana ha from 0302 664 832 and 0245 915 254
FDA aji ejede nkrato yato
the luckiest everywhere for everyone.
Afi beye de mentinka keke o minni mankasa efise the luckiest season 3 asayaba
Afe mami chewo ekwan a obefa so nye wo ticket but star 712 hash na di ensise no so to wo ticket ana se ko internet no so na bo the luckiestafrica.com se bia me community ticket no so na you would lucky number
Ubetumi nso ama system na eyibi ama chere ahia wo pese wutua every 1 Ghana cedi kosi 5000 Ghana cedi Ubetumi mpo ato ticket no ama obi foforo ye obi hero wo pese wutua enye den kra sa wo Ghana for mobile money tua na sa wo amano ne dia for bank card tua
ticket baako ebo sika no ho empay ahanum 500 times we ye massa ye pay there will community de benyanso betimi aye emoho edu 10 times
inti yen kambom na yen lucky na luck bebia
Shawo hoso enye ma wona wondi infiedu watching luckiest jumedie yi enele imrata chire wo Caritas lottery platform no so
Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules e boa ma moje die fusane woni paduanum ye
Sebamed range of products honam boafo
Ebusia ejiwoni swadi hu se ubesi dan awafi mu ana ene na me kanfo Heart Builders Real Estate ede amawo Heart Builders Real Estate ejumeko a wono etonton ensase won ensase ni bi ewo Shy Hills Tripoli enafi Ningo Pram enije sema ewo ho ne se won sase a ewo Tripoli ene Ningo Pram no ya tete so ede aba
30,000 Ghana cedis and 25,000 Ghana cedis
oh umpewe na upedie
for 25,000 Ghana cedis.
Pe Fabra, ni entry and Sasia, Eda Shy Hills in the B, and Famao, Heart Builders Real Estate. One more sign so tontong, a density, any plumbing materials, BAB, one more year architectural drawing, biofuel digester, borehole drilling, roofing, Shisha Heart Builders Real Estate, Echakwine, a war, a shaman, one Mandela Park no, any dinche anymore, for Heart Builders, a wahumeso, 0591 599 006, Anna.
0241 665 200.
Heart Builders Real Estate, the future planners.
3CP, if you be here 3CP Bambo.
Dominion herbal powder. Say you can say Dominion herbal powder. Emma immune system. And now in Kwabo will nip a drum yet. Nan the senti. What are the Yaresu Kunimua? And what dance be new?
I don't dare fine pa manumbi. Tina me do one dancing. And I say, me say
Dominion herbal powder dear. Ninia and ya a man for dancing and a bacon fool. Near I yet a woman nip a diamono. A bro magin and a mentias so. And my Dominion herbal powder. And how would the biarada?
Someone at the hono. Dominion herbal powder. And once one you will see a share will take up. Now that take it to us a biagumu. What chance to Yanum? What we Angels Dominion Herbal Center one cocoa and a diaba. A pen for a bar or more monufu. And in Quadawin if you do me one count. Do after 054 315 8195.
FDA, I did a gradient crack to you at
Sebamed range of products. Honam boafo.
Ghana Fui Franco Esa the electrical appliances for Frabejaswo washing machine agent woman yopo CCTV cameras any dog clear Abi you know that Seba mobile phones this are iPhones Infinix Nokia Samsung any the account anyone says Lucina Franco in our binya the papa ne water foam say Franco air conditioners every 1.5 adequacy 2.5 horsepower Samsung Franco TV every 32 adequacy 85 inches Franco essential tabletop double decker any chest freezers and change na mahoden kwa hwehwe Franco kwabata bi e benwo ne mom head office e wada braka one Roxy cinema ne die ne pre 0246 422 338 in a 055-5939-311. Franco electrical appliances papa
Ade pano no kofa bae wasan de 3CP papa ebe bua efie bia aba mese adepa de etwa mu da wo de 3cp egu nso mu dware a ebo ho ban efi muamoa ho fa 3cp efre nso hohoro wanu anopa bia na ma wo se ho ban wonu aduane na eja ana enso hye ehyewo a fa 3cp efre nso fifa so eno ano no wo shewu wi a fa 3cp efra enso fifa so na beboa obebre 3cp ehye pimples empompo ekro na ekumkro ene mrimu ya wonso 3cp so de enye na wo drugstores bia mu etufonko adepa pharmacy ene SGSSB ene hwani mu okanshi fre 0302 664 832 Kumasi adepa pharmacy e wadum ene Hello FM ene hwani mu 3cp efie bia hia 3cp bambo
Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules. A boama moja dia fusani when peduanum ye.
Obo adia gbo nipa wonam se enti apo na so ni ma ye ni munti ye dware sam na sran kubia ma SIPH 5.5 a ebo wonam no ho ban no etu be hwe na nansanwansanwa na nso oben ene ahokeka ate agu wonam no so ase no kra odofo sa hawinti na ade performance akofa Sabamed product apapa ya jatu mo Germany ene wiase fo na nyina aba ebesiesie wonam asai amato so te sa akoda foforo honam ya was Sabamed clear face eshe pimples Sabamed anti-dry skin esiesie wonam aye reche meya so kama Sabamed anti-aging ema honam ntwintwam Sabamed deep cleansing ene Sabamed lip defense emma anoya soche akona kama afei Sabamed classic range eyema obia ene wanya odware wi a won ho keka won sa wo pesa wo ba honam ye tontom te senia etie eda wo free ye frumu no a ene na wo hia Sabamed baby ranger eyema nkwada no bi Sabamed range of products honam boafo etufonko ade performance okanshi telephone 0302 664 832 Sabamed honam a etsi apohintasem
Shaping the nation. 107.1. Hey, oh man. Shaping the nation. 107.1. Hey, oh man. Shaping the nation. 107.1. Hey, oh man. We sure. Can you hear this song? If you hear this song, just your kicks on no time, my brother. We gone. You know, me a grow no more. We know for waste time, but no pagan brother. No more. They will see we for countryside.
Wake up to a fresh morning. National Agenda, your number one morning show.
If we die, they go see we, they go follow man them go for countryside. If we die, they go see we, they go follow man them go for countryside. If we die, they go see we, they go follow man them go for countryside.
Time to wait for nobody. Everybody get your own blessing. I touch my nasu will be so why you the hate man? By the time I'm with this, better when I be drum on my timala and me baseline. People say me you hint me chinko so ya home I go to am in the day.
And yes, indeed, time waits for nobody. Yeah, Kwahman so. 0245638748 0508346915 0245638748 0508346915. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, sir. Morning, sir. Master P, just go from there.
Ma uneso kakra mami.
Master P, just go from there.
Mami ntio.
So, I'm a money of you, man. You see, the nation, something for us Saturday on functioning. So, let's say, the influence. You can find the animal no casana, and the influence in the say, show you. No shake us. 2020, when he said, I've been was also any for every time. Or more chairman. Saying that you said, I'm saying you're making first state of emergency. You don't promise Ghana for any trouble, mom. You say, I'm afraid. You know, I say, Yakondia so who nipa kwa no mukuru no mdaji tunkwa na ombe the same power in that about the former penny it is almost film so best 2028 do abiama here share who see
hello good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Menu
Abomoy.
Boko mamintio ukasa free.
Me kasa free ajoso kuma se yefan kwakwa abwaje. Wonim no no. Ma bepi ajoso enano pe na. Ya ka kama kan se Ghana for ma me find this from man pe to be sia kwara so. Hu o ma suro mu. So mo nye no pafo. No obi onye no pafo bia so ewudi ni. Hwense mo kan na do dan kwa breso. Na hwe ade a wo mo ye. Na da kwa na kunywa to so garam si o de beto so no mo pomro ma kwa ye o ma ba no mo ya de no mo reto kweti no o ma be di asamba no kan fa no say tama and is for power and to kwani hon mo ben people and one no power do mo bia no mo twa no Ghana for bia for mo serious na people so mo trust ye on aboken on na Ghana for so mo pa ndc for kura bi no say om de kan ba ma no mo na yi serious no more you know amunye ni nen so de wakwa fa nya me kan na bibia nwie peye me da ase
me da ase hello good morning
na mopa
bokodi
oba de na da roma
o ka sa free him intio
o he so for my madam ne se gala mi se mi bi se de NDC for timi digina brand year campaign 2024 we Emma omumpeni foti ko jira bika so mu do mu ni election ombe ye galamite na mpa so mu ye amo mu constituency executives ni bi je ge na chesi mo mo ye ka mu jira so di campaign na ka o meka senye no mu se ye nto mu ye nti de no betimi aya fa ho ebe the national organizer ente part ne say omu ni no mu kan ho ataman some obe kan okro mu na ebe chenkui what is saying this for national executives ya mi ni no mu ye galamite nti na no mu na sa sen mu de mu tu mu na nti wo me se mutu mu nso na mo je sa tene ma e ko currency e ni ke ko currency o e ni ke ko credit na e ba be me che jombu edu eni
say hello good morning
yeah hello morning
ma oneso kakrama mo ka say free
emega me wo yiri ya frame ya bo ama
ya o yenko
yeah na de mani adize manyawa honorable ayi MPP for endo am be video bi ne papa bi ma scenario bi say yes yenko sanctuary kofa monkeys mra na yamamu banana ene
yamamu banana ne apple
wote me de me pa apple uni ana pa banana na me ko convince ni say apple no bi a eye ama ye dia ko amwai still no mo san say yemfa apple ne nko biem ibi na MPP de pa ne ha power ne ba na as blackberry akeke ne ye me delegate won koko polling station chairman inti ss ye tie ho ase ne hu say Ghana for de ye hwehwe ni de Ghana for do ne pe no because say ye can for party and ye nyin tu ndi di gwagu e na bere bia mo de Christian ne ba no ko hu say no na Ghana for pe o mo to abado do o Ghana ha
o mo de temo na munya ye mistake ni ya some na mo ko yi first
so ya di on be ye be di e gba mbaso yi e di e gba so what is ye bo hari na driso ana ti muntaka no di wo omo mba bi ko mi ndo mo de no ba e mbo but ye the brand no ne asi e bi dia mo na e ba e ko poku no mu because mi say no no mo de ba e be bo omo nya ji tu ni wi a no mo hu say omo na dominate chart no wo no ma check positions no last na me ka ji obi da no mo ko ntoko a wo fe mo mpe muslim so ba be ye but ye ba ho a so omo na e dominate and this for no dominate na madam ko e mo mo ya kan for na mo majority ndama is in the an beba is in the yan ba power no mu a e be boy yan to obi a imam for no e beba na boy na
me da se ma yan fa fofo e da se no pen so se on so ba so eguso aye fa mo calls no 0245638748 0508346915 yan fa fofo hello good morning
honorable
mami ti ominia
that one and only Kennedy in Japan I'm sure former president Kufuor na Dr. Bamuya na yawo yesterday the me adom akotia by elections oh ye fair say adofo ne nwanum nyina bum e ko say ko fight am MPP na ye wini power no wi na mehwehwe say kabo musa be ba party no yetum dia ko alje eye national city no eno pa ne me pa bo pa na garansi asem ne die Joseph Yami ni case akosi say MPP ni ana CPP ni na question say we say yes action committee ka this time ke bia ke jeli no ka de akosi no ke ni on say yo makasa internal unit no me say akwatia de ya police for so adoma gogu ho say wo de opa man NDC for nya tutu asem wo kwa no beti ache no ho obutumi chi obi ya wo da obo for say MPP NDC ni bia wo da eto de man MPP di bi ko wa ho si abo se meche no eti police for gogo bebre no de ofa ya eye hunra keke intimidation say ne be na do na tumi ko vote the microphone committee say the obani ka kwa vote bi ko kwada da edun na obi gaso ye be wini na ndisi for kasa o say da no obo nya so tie MPP mo e mani na ho ye ni na ho pa ti sa mo be fa ko o fa ya na min sha o ai
say hello good okay le line no a drop here
everybody go fall back so when the good time comes and the money pile up for the countryside if you don't want to go see the people will stack on the ride inside they go see we for countryside.
Hello, good morning. Me ho ye na so ai.
We are facing Virginia.
Mami tio.
What's up on you so I will see in case here. Amerito so ta ko just so afi fiapa. That's all. Wata nko. That's all come happen so. Ofa mo fa. Na di owo fence pray ewo iba yi. The president when to be brave. When you serious money. Sadden in some way, na ka wata ka sadda na udina so. Na ka che garan so say. Ade we ya go we ko ma sadde yi si. O ma sadde yi si biom. Aba mo fa, o jama e from afa so yi. E say o papa yi on timi maybe bia wa on timi kan hwe wa de no. And the form of this year no mo. E ko timi ko akwa to sa e sign we mu no. Le film on papa. O san ko mo just mo hold president no. Say Saje wetini aba na otimi nyina so na won kasa be fo na mo so ma ye di be fo mo ne amon kasa na ko fo tu nsuo yi ofo fo de be nya nsuo di anom ye nya fo de ko etimi ntondi na to nsuo that's it
it's me that say hello okay we so line no a drop here hello good morning ma one so kakra ma radio na wo wachi no wo soro ma no nkofo
my fever.
Okay. Okasa free.
Okasa free. That's my beach road.
Mami tio.
The part of I know more you no. Did you want me from my car? I'm a engineer, papa.
Yeah, no be your problem. Kakra omo guso ebeba. Why? Okay, me da say hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, honorable.
Meaning aboko there.
Yeah, me honorable Barcelona.
My intio.
Honorable Michia, no Abeja Funyana, now Friends of Kansas City, Media Funyana, and Young Coupon Shiro Biane, or Mahmoud Dea, Yadeboa, Honorable Kennedy say, Bia near Swadin be a done and national, Yan Suyabe, Yafamodia, Amanabem, Yamishiro Munina, and Kanka Chairman, your friends Uncle Joe. Honorable, I dear Bapama, me who say, Omanfm at the Musronco. I deal with. Honorable, you won't confirm be over some of your other stations, and some of to me, Kafa, Honorable Kennedy, or Mufreha. No, who to me, Henky Kasa, or send some night a mau power baby, Moke Kame Basano. Aha, professionals, not so. Omana from Yamin Shiramu. Namia meaning share, because Honorable, you were firm, and some yet to know. Honorable be the interest Honorable Kennedy. Don't to me really. And not mammy be framing. What's it pa? With your pa me person me beg anymore. No, I feel back on the be a me person can. It's a young in your quanka. So I must say Honorable Kennedy and yet presidential material just because on my point Emma or being more chrono and not because of kind of question MPP NDC. Dear, not just on my gonna say. Sabi honorable, sabi. Not just a confirm on person with your man as one. And then the money for an. Now, intermediate American say, yes, Frederick. Yes, Ramo, Mane yet is a fear chairman. Yakoya Kodian was say up to now. MPP party winning Naya a dignaso. Emania on President Mama Yanina. Penny be on your Nadia Sobaba defend the party. Now, quite on the first one. In Tukuna Yedin or Mobasadia Badiam, yes, Ram delegate. Honorable Kennedy, or buff of grassroots. It's Momian, Solinian Tanity, Nayan to Abamano. Honorable Kennedy Bar, grassroots will be a veteran, no be other any pubby. Honorable Ninyamina.
May I say a few of your messages on Facebook Nafi Yemfa in Sihase. Okay, a few of your messages. Sabina Ako. Yeah, that's it. Madika can want some say your problem kakra. Fred Kwesi Kufu on Facebook. Omanfm is really shaping the nation. Friends of Kansas City Media. Crispo from Fufium. MPP media patriots. I'm urging all the MPP flag bearer hopefuls and their supporters to desist from politics of insult. Yeah, that's it. Teacher Kujo Tepenyina Suso. That's a sound so journey. Amisco Spelele says, I'm deeply surprised that the police have not released pictures of the arrests of the unscrupulous NDC tax. Masaud Okumase Bantama. And he says Akwetia by-election is a done deal for the new patriotic party, Masaud. Honorable Frank Amankwa, live from Kitase. He's the assemblyman. He says, good morning, Honorable and Omanfm. The listeners are grateful to you and your team. We are winning Akwetia hands down. Minya, yeah, that's it. Jagos Ewo and Sawem. And he says Ken 2028 Ken Darling Boy Bakope. But indeed this country is funny power. So this Ablekuman rerun violence happening and we didn't hear any prosecution from anywhere. Prosecution akoso. But pictures no. Amount for per pictures na share. Omo po mani mo share. So them can order message to Facebook. Me brand ko mo amaka no fan cheme. But can I share so. Say oh the two who you are. Then you share. Now one mo so a ewo platform no so no and say to me aka near wa share no. Whether on Facebook or YouTube.
So when the good time comes and the money pile up for the countryside, if you don't wanna go see the people will stack on the ride inside. They go see we for countryside. If you die, they go see we they go follow man them go for countryside. If you die, they go see we
Anche and you create that of a brasa upon Atana said that I near today's agenda, bro.
If you hear this song, just your kicks on no time, my brother, we gone. You know, you need a grow no more. We know for waste time, but no pagan brothers. No more. They go see we for countryside. We be there, they go see we, oh. They go follow man them go.